Yeah, we'll be ready shortly. Let me just check the stream and we'll be with you starting at 3:30, so hold on to your hats and we'll start in a minute. Okay, hope you enjoy it today. Horizon Zero Dawn today. We're carrying on, we're heading towards Maker's End, so could be fun. Hopefully we get to Maker's End and make a dent in it. I know I pressed that wrong. Hang on, I pressed the wrong button there. Right, okay, I'll just try that again. Right, okay, good. We have a picture. Hooray! All right. Okay, just put it in the correct playlist, so we all know where to find it. Where is it? Down there. Put it in there. Save that, and then we get the link up, and then I can, we can start. So please come on in. If you've got any tips, very handy. I feel like I know, a good bit of this game, but I won't say I'm an expert. So yeah, howdy partners, howdy, welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn today. That's what we'll be doing today, the bandit camp called Shattered Kiln, and we got to liberate the settlement. Alright, now our main mission is Maker's End, where Aloy seeks to learn more about the mysterious woman who looks like her among the crumbling ruins of an ancient city. We got a loot and equipment stash that a mysterious stranger left. We had a little conversation a couple of streams ago where some guy randomly, just out of the blue, just talked to us via our focus, and we don't know who he is. And the place we're heading to here is, Olin found an image of the unknown woman, so we want to find out about us. So that's why we're going towards Maker's End, which is not far away, and that's this equipment stash. So that's where we'll be going today. Hopefully we can squeeze in a lot of Maker's End, hopefully complete it. So I hope you enjoy it today. If you do enjoy it, as always, like and subscribe. I'm looking for 5 more subscribers, and then I'll hit my 500, which I know isn't a lot, but to me it's a hell of a lot. So that's what we're doing. Heading towards Maker's End. On the way, a bandit camp. I just took out this guy here because he was in my way, and I like to ruthlessly destroy them when they're in my way. What's that there? He pulled his bow and zooms in to find out. It's nothing. Hello Ray, seems like I'm the first people in the stream today. Awesome, here to enjoy the stream. Hooray, well done, Nan Andrew Gaming. Right, Nan Andrew Gaming. Hello, well done for being first. Right, we're going to do this bandit camp first. Yeah, good luck on that, Ray. I did pretty well on the last one. We did it pretty sneakily. And so I'm on full health, so if I swipe my, on the PS5, you can just swipe like that and the UI comes up. Very nice. It's got everything in this game. Great graphics, great gameplay, high level action. It's got everything you could want in an RPG. Plus good RPG stories and stuff like that. Right, okay then. So first of all, we start marking these beauties off. You know the score with our focus, which is attached to our ear. It's now lit up, but I don't think they can see it. Although I don't know, I don't really know that. Right, this guy there. I'll try and get him in. That's it, in there. So there will be some behind those. So don't think these are just the only ones. There'll be more behind it. The ones with a skull on the head, they're the bigger guys. Right, so we got to somehow get in close. So we got to be careful because they have lookouts. Some of these places they don't have a lot of cover. Now, if possible, I could get that one. If it goes dark.
Rain's not so bad.
It's not, Aloy, you're right. Right, so let's see what happens. Let's see if I can pinpoint this guy's head and not set off the whole camp. Yes, down. So that's one of them. So it's a good idea to take out those guys because they are keeping a lookout. I'll see if I can wander this side where there's another bush there. Alright, and see if we can get the other guy as well, but we've got to be very careful. We can just kind of roll into it like this. And there he is. And by the way, here's Niels. So, or Neil, but yeah, I'll call him Niels. But Neil, who just loves killing things. That is his pet thing is death and destruction. He doesn't want peace. Oh, you would get your big head in the way, wouldn't you? Number 2 down. That's the scouts down. There's one more up there and that's that one. So as you can see, more behind. So I'm going to try and do this cleanly. It's a bit hard to get these ones in the distance, and if they walk a little bit further away they'll come off the radar there. So we got to be a bit careful. Right, I know it obscures the view slightly, but yeah, what do we do? Go through the main door? Well, it tends to be the only way in. So we've got to be very careful what we're doing here. So let's get a little bit closer. The eye just lifted temporarily there. And these guys are a little bit more difficult to get to. I'll see if I can get that guy. Whether I can go through that gap, well, that is a we'll see. No, it won't. Skyrim does. Most of the time, Skyrim does. Right, okay, it's could be tricky then. Because, you know, if I go around there, I still might not be able to get them because you can't hit through those things. So unless they, you know, the head rises above that, I can't get to them. So it makes it a little bit tricky to do some of these. You know, and that one's obviously going to be tricky to get to. So it's trying to find a good angle on this because he's behind. Right, so let's get down to the front entrance and try and sneak our way in. Hopefully hide on the way. It's good at stealth on this, but obviously we could do more stealthy options. Now we just check. First of all, we'll check our inventory, okay, because we want something that protects us against range. Okay, so always make sure you have the right outfit on. I didn't do that so much in my first play. I was a little bit dim, but just showed me the way. Now I have been busy, you know. I think the end of last time I was doing some more stuff and I managed to get the warbow, which is the other one that we needed, because we had one for fire and ice and all that kind of, you know, but we didn't have a bow that did it. Okay, so now we have all the options. Okay, so we can cover everything. All right, so fire is going to be best against humans. So the tricky bit is trying to pick off these guys. There's one there coming down. He may, as if Neil will go a bit closer, he may walk down to the gate. But I don't want to go rushing in because otherwise you'll get submerged. So you've got to be careful with these camps, because one mistake could be, I know, a lot of people all rushing at it all at the same time. Right, look, we got to this. So now we can do something about it. Looks like it's getting dark, so that's not good. So it would be nice to pick off that guy. So we'll stay in the grass for a minute. So I hope you enjoyed it today. I'll try to do my best. But yeah, it's picking these guys off. So make sure you mark them so that you know exactly where they are. So you know you don't accidentally miss somebody who, you know, oh, there was somebody there. I should have spotted that. So you got to be, you know, pick these guys out and make sure you get them right. There's one coming in right now. if you do miss, make sure the second and third one go quickly, so it doesn't have time to activate the others. Now, if somebody walks along that path and sees him there, then they are going to alert the others. So don't think you're safe. They won't know where you are still. So it's trying to do this, how can I say, methodically. Let me see if I can get up here. A little bit of a risk, but we might be able to pick them off. It's getting a bit dark, which should help us. Oh, I am leaving myself a little bit open, so it's a little bit worrying here. Especially that guy who's right at the top. So I can't see his head there, is that it? We've got to get those next shots in quick, so he doesn't get a chance to trigger it. Now they have been triggered. Oh, of course, I thought that was somebody then. So that's the danger with this. You can be triggered at any time. But we're going to swipe that one straight away. So that's how easy you can get caught. Now you can kind of hide in the bushes, and if there's only suspicious, like the yellow like that, then you can just wait till they all settle down. The one with the kind of bucket over his head is Neil. The guy who's helping us. So we could wait till they all settle down, but some could gravitate towards us, which will open the gateway for us.
Save some for me.
Come down here and say that, you ignoramus. Right, now if I do it now, also I'm going to alert two of them, so I've got to be careful here. Maybe me and Niels could work together here.
I think we got us some infiltrators, gentlemen.
Yeah, well, I'd just keep that mouth shut if I was you.
Fast! Don't give him a chance to...
Oh, I didn't see that.
You miserable chumps!
Hide. So there's always a chance you can set it off. Won't have to be night time. I mean, it's in our favour having it at night time, but Right, here comes another sucker.
Got you located.
Oh yeah. Not today, Sonny Jim.
She went that way.
Why don't you just come and investigate that body? That's what I'd do in your situation. I love to glue. But of course, I wouldn't glue it too long because you might get your head ripped off. Oops. That was what you call a complete misser. But he was rolling. Looks like they might have helmets on, which is why it's taking a little bit longer. Yeah, do something, Nils, that would help. I don't know where he gave the game away or not, but... So there's a lot to do here. I'd come and investigate, mate. Yeah, it's dark, that doesn't make it easy. Well, that's what you call a screamer. If that don't wake up the whole camp, I don't know what will. Or what won't. I don't know which way. I love to pick up all these things, but don't forget to pick up the desert glass things, all the little trinkets. It's usually got health potions, so make sure you pick those up, especially the treasure stuff. Now, if you're wondering when we take them all out, okay, and the camp gets taken over by the normal villagers, you can still look around for your stuff. So don't think, oh well, all ends and I can't look find all the loot. It will still be there, so don't worry about that. So as you can see, as we go in deeper, it gets deeper. I think he's behind there, so I'm making it difficult for us to see. So always, you know, retrack, because, you know, additional ones will come in. But yeah, it does look like they got helmets on. Well, that one didn't. I think he felt the full force of that. Now it could be trickier because it's going through these twigs, so may not.
Still smell him. Stay alert.
Sailor. Hello, sailor.
Take this.
Well, I'm just going to pick up his stuff actually. Oh, I see. He's got a little gunny one there. Okay, whoa, I might die here, I might die, I gotta keep away for a minute. Hang on, die. Wait for a minute. Oh, well, yeah. Well done, Nils. Actually helped me there. Can I get that one as well? That's a fire spitter. Oh, wow, wait. Okay there, buddy. Anybody want some fire? I'm spitting. Sorry, I'm enjoying myself. Oh, this is fun. This is fun when you get the gun. It just kind of rhymes, you know. Become a poet in my old age. Come out, wherever you are, because I got the big gun.
Breathe again.
Let's pick up this stuff. We don't need to put the gun down, of course. Unlike some games, we can pick stuff up, whether riding or not. Although you need a perk, I think, to do the riding bit. Now where are we think? Right, let's go down here. Sorry, I've come out all posh there. Sorry about that.
Something there.
Raw toast.
Strung up machine parts.
So now it's not stealth anymore. It's just follow me. Don't waste the shots. Come and get it! Alright, I ran out now. Alright, okay. That's a headshot. That's a headshot. Oh, we're banging today. Sorry, I do get excited. Can I think we got our... Yeah. I can't remember if it was ours or, you know, that. But that kind of disables the reinforcements.
Here we are.
Oh, I see. You're just going to get yours out, are you? Could you just move your head slightly to the side of that, you know, make it a lot easier for me? No? No, you're not up to that then. Alright. What if I just pop in here? Oh, I love it when things go, you know,
the prisoners.
pretty well. What does I come behind the barrow and chip her head off? Just whip a bit of a few flames on her. Oh, that was probably in the thingy, isn't it?
It disappeared.
What do you mean? I'm not on the it. Don't it me, Sonny. Oh! Oh! I don't like your attitude, Sonny.
Let's finish
Whoa.
this.
Mr. Rowley? Oh! 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 Wait a minute there. We're in slight trouble. I'll just get that. Do you mind? Oh, no, nice one. Come on, if I split your head in two, including yours and yours. Oh, hit the wrong button there. So, you know, started off as stealth, but now it's full on. I like to use the shield, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Start off stealthy, and then finish it off with a gun and the spear. But it only takes one guy to spot you and set the camp off, and it's all campish. Now pick up the loot because obviously there's a lot of treasure here. Watches, you know, Rolex, you know, you name it. So we want all these. I wish there was a quicker way of picking it up instead of the. But it's probably because it wants to do the animation, so there's, you know, it's to time it right, isn't it? We all want the animation, don't we? No. Right, so we just check the perim. Oh, there's a bit of health there. So let's have a little check around for all the bits and bobs. It always seems to start showing health potions, you know, and plants after a battle. There's some nice loot in here, so don't forget, and loads of treasure. This is where you'll make some, you know, a little bit of money with you. Is all the treasure. So make sure we get all these boxes. They all will auto highlight. And Forbidden West, you know, you have to actually sort of scan and then they highlight. But in this, it always highlights. So
May the
quite
sun
nice.
reward her for saving Avad and Meridian.
You're right there, lady.
Traitorous Oseram will conveniently lose Derval in transport to Mainspring.
It's great how they talk when you get near them, but the rest of the time they don't do anything. That's called economy. Economy of effort. But I mean, a lot of games do that, and you can see why. It's got to keep those frames down.
For letting the Oseram take Derval? They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
You give him a rap on the knuckles, dearie.
Derval stormed the palace, and he still lives?
Well, of course.
I'd like to get married, but to be honest, it feels like no one will have me. There.
Well, don't give up hope.
Don't care what other tribes do.
I say there, hello, madam. How about a bit of buying and selling? I've picked up some nice juicy trinkets. Be resources. Right, here we go. So these are all. It will tell you, you know, if it's for crafting, then it'll tell you. These aren't. So we can mark all these off. Okay, anything that's jewels or, you know, charms, anything like that. Keep those because you'll need crystal braiding, but charms, anything like that, and also luminous braiding, but also, you know, the glass. I don't think that's for trading, although it does say, yeah, trading and selling for metal shards. Yeah. So just have a quick look and see what the description says, just to make sure you don't accidentally get rid of. And I actually didn't notice that you could mark all these off for our first time, but you know, I'm a little bit slow on the uptake. So all these kind of little, even the toothpicks, especially sell the toothpicks. And then what I do is I go to the one that's already on top and then press the sell all of them, and you know, get a nice bit of money from it. Okay, now buying wise, I just go cut to the chase. I go straight for these. Hello, Sweeney Todd. How are you? Have I missed anybody else coming in? Hello, Sweeney Todd. How are you? All right. Horizon Zero Dawn. Let me just check if I haven't, make sure I haven't missed anybody. Or so hope you enjoyed it today. That's not bad, you know. No, started off stealth, but there's always a chance of that. I don't buy the Rattler. I've never bought the Rattler. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have a go at it, but it's hard to make lots of money in this. So and what I do, you know. So I've got a couple of outfits. The hunter one is good because that keeps you nice and quiet, you know, nice and. This one is like a customizable one, so you can put whatever you like on it. This one is for the kind of corruption stuff. So these are all worth getting, and this one is good again for stealth. Which level are you? I think I'm 20 something. The heavy one is good. Is like a good all-rounder, and that is good for, you know, for range. So we could buy that because that would be good at people trying to shoot at us. So let's buy that. I won't equip it, so you can just press cancel and it won't equip it. Let me just look at my level then. For you, whoever said that, level 34. Okay, in fact I'll write that down. Level 34. What I like about this game is all the details, things like, you know, when it you know, it shows you a nice video. Other games do it, but not all of them do it. And you know, this is the kind of detail that went into it. Although the UI is fairly simple, it's nice and easy to get your head around. Now, the things I did pick up last time, I did buy this. Okay, sorry, yeah, I just bought that. So I just bought that. So that's nice. All right, and then special items. Well, that'll probably be something probably this key or one of these things. I did pick up a special item. How come it doesn't? Sometimes it. I think it's because there's something in my notebook. Sometimes it also shows up there. I did pick up this last time, which is one of the things I was saying. Oh, I'll pick that up after the stream. So I managed to do this. I'm not sure what they do. It bears the legend Sterling Malkeet. Hello, Ray. Oh, look. Seems like it's repeating already. Well done, YouTube. You don't get any better, do you? I mean, it could be PlayStation. I don't know. So I'm not sure what the mugs do. I think they're just trinkets, really. From, you know, maybe somebody in the army, somebody in the Odyssey, so of the World Tour. So it's just like little mugs, and these are the kind of flowers, which are poems. So I'm thinking maybe this is all one poem. This is another poem, and I'm not quite sure. I haven't quite worked it out yet, but they're all poems. Okay, so the other one, oh yeah, the other one is that one. That was the one we got. Alright, so that's what I did after last time. So let me just get the rest of the loot, because you know, this is all stuff to sell, and it's got potions, you know, all kind of health potions which I need. So it's a good idea to pick all of these up, because you know, it's obviously worth money, all the treasure. And if you know, Bandit Brawler, and you know, so you're going to get all kind of resources and all sorts. So it is worth doing it. If you're unsure where, you know, if there is some available, just scan around, and if you see like a blue highlight somewhere, that probably means, oh, that's an animal, that there's some loot you haven't picked up yet, because it only shows what you haven't picked up. Okay, so I'm going to take that just to get our health up. Right, so I think that's pretty much it, because if you scan now, you don't see any little purple lines. You see like a line like that, for instance. You know, that's ancient debris, so there's something over there. Okay. Now, I don't know whether it's in here or outside. Looks like it's outside, so we'll try and get that. Reading the books and that, you know, my eyesight was a little bit better the first time I played this game, you know, when it came out. Was it 17 or 18? So I was a little bit better reading that stuff, but I can't read it so well now. It's a little bit of a struggle. I'll try on, you know, some of the shorter ones I'll try, but it is a bit of a struggle.
This'll help.
Looks like I'm full on health now. But yeah, pick all this up, don't forget. Alright, now it's still any more, so that's probably the bits we just, there's one bit there. I would recommend doing it, because you know, it's lots of good useful stuff, so it don't take too long.
Can't carry more.
And can't carry any more. That's just like the potions. Right, okay, now we will head to Maker's End. Okay, I won't bother about buying anything yet, so we're going to head here. So that, because you know, you need to save, so you need to find save points, because if we go in here and we die, then you need a save point to come back to. So you've got to be careful, because if you die, well, you've got to redo it all again. So we're going to head there, and we are, where are we? We are here. So we may as well just go there. Well, I've got unlimited travel now, because once you buy the purple, you know, like a bag that goes on your back.
An Oseram tries to kill the Sun King, and a Nora saves his life. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, well, I believe it. Right, so let's head that way. It gives you lots of little markers, as you know. But if I repeat things, that's purely for people who don't know. You know, somebody may be watching who doesn't know. So I'll sometimes say, oh yeah, if you do this, you know, and then you go, oh well, you said that before. Well, something new comes in, or just refreshing memories really. But yeah, lots of health potions now. I always find that after a battle, they always seem, I don't know, maybe it's just time passes by, and so that's what it is. So once you get there, make sure you, and I think when you fast travel, you need to just press that quick save when you arrive, because I'm not 100% sure whether it saves it or not. Right, okay, there's a big guy there. and those are rather annoying birds, and I don't like birds. You know, and this guy is a behemoth. He's big. Right, so I'm gonna take that off. Always take it off. I'd always want me to do your stuff. Right, I that time now. I try and use the hunter bow now. When I first played, I played the best bow. I played the purple bow, the war bow, which is very slow. But what I'm doing now is I'm trying to treble up my arrows. So that's why I went down that line of going down to treble arrows, double and treble arrows, because I can do just as much damage with this as I can with the war bow, and it's much quicker, so I can fire all the shots off quicker. Right, first of all, I'm going to highlight all these things. Oh god, there's two of them, so that makes it a little bit tricky. I would like to get rid of that guy because he's going to be a real pain. Go for that weak spot, hit it a couple of times or more, maybe triple up. That didn't quite work then. And then we'll start moving. Oh, don't do that, don't do that. Right, here we go. So now the fun begins. And as you can see, I can't outrun it. Yeah, this is always a problem. These things, you quickly get smothered. Oh dear. And I was nowhere near him, and yet he still got me. So, you know, it's a little bit frightening, these guys. So since there's a lot of them now, I think we'll just avoid them, because I don't want to start using up my health before we even get somewhere. And that's the trouble. As you travel your way, you will find this. You will constantly get aggroed by the big ones. So the first time I tried to take out everything in my way, which is why I died a lot. The upside of that was I got a lot of lenses, so I had, you know, a nice bit of money to go and buy stuff. But now I'm a little bit wiser than my first time, so I'm not going to be so stupid this time. Right, let's see if I've got anything to sell, because what I tend to do is, you know, sell off modifications. Now I haven't got many of these, so that's why I've kept one, even though it's not very good. But in fact, I haven't got many of anything, so I need to increase these slots. I'll get rid of that one. But I haven't got many damage ones either. But what's that? A 12 and a 14. So I'll get rid of that one. But I've only got one of those, so I've got to keep it. And then I'm not going to sell outfits or weapons, obviously. But resources, I'm tending to, you know, just get one, you know, just trimming it by 1 or 2, and don't get any more than a stack of 5. You don't need to do any more than that, because you'll never need 10 of anything. Okay, so get rid of that. So I think that's all I need. Buying, I don't think I need anything, but I'll just check my ammo. Right, now we're getting close to make us end now, so we're gonna. Good idea to stock up on all this. Make sure everything is stocked up before you start, and then, you know, if you have any kind of treasure boxes to undo, then you know. Then, you know, you've used up those resources, so therefore, yeah, I don't need rocks, so, you know, You might not, might not be able to open it otherwise. I'm trying to keep them trim. I had about four pages of things on the first play because I forgot all about them. Right, okay, we're headed to Maker's End, but this is a dangerous place. And we are here, so this is where we're heading. All right, Maker's End, and yeah, we'll have a lot of stuff to fight. Like that, for instance. I mean, they're not too bad. Don't worry about them. I won't use that. I won't equip the warbow yet, but I may have to switch to it. Now again, I'll keep this range one on. In fact, let me just check what I put on there, because if that is the new one, I need to put something in the slots here. Okay, so go to crafting. Go to modify outfits, go to here and put some in, and obviously we want the best we can. We haven't got many here, so that's for like melee, so it's probably we're going to get some range stuff come in, so I'm going to go for range for a minute. I have got the perk so I can take these modifications out and put a new one in, and I don't have to disassemble them, so I would recommend doing that. See, now we've gone from 30 to 49, so always put on the right equipment for the right thing. Right, okay, so we're heading there. There's a lot of these in the way which are easy to kill, and they give you blaze, so it's a good idea to do it. I would knock off their horns. Once you knock off these two horns,
that hurt it.
Alright, and then you only got the thing behind its back to do, or you can just smash it. Although I'm going to get out of the way on that one. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of them here, so be careful. Trying to get his horns again. Once you get that, they're quite weak, and then get the thing on the back with a couple of shots, and he's down. Right, and he's almost down as well, because you just put the outer coating off, and then you get rid of the last bit. So I'm getting pretty good at this now, and my dodging is way better than the first time I played it. First time I played it, I was awful at dodging, but I'm doing things quicker now, quicker reactions. I'm just trying to speed myself up.
Snow.
And it's paying off.
Warmer out here.
I think that's because I saw people, 2 or 3 years later. My God, they were just firing them off without waiting until they were fully drawn, and I thought, that's not a good idea. But actually, it can be a good idea. Although I recommend pulling it all the way back, especially your first couple of shots. Actually, doing it quicker is a good idea sometimes, because you can just get those last couple of shots off, and it can be very effective. Especially if they're on low health, you just get those last couple in. Right, okay, I've got to be careful. Now Neil's we'll only have Neil's when we get to Bandit Camp, so he won't be with us all the time. Now just check my health. I'm on 2, so it's always a good idea to look out for the health. So let us just scan a minute, see if there's anything around. But first we're going to head to this and get to that, because that's going to be our nearest fire, and then we'll go for the stash. Actually, where is the stash? I thought the stash was here somewhere. Oh, it's there. Okay, we've got to go to the equipment stash, which is there. So the best thing to do is to just highlight it with a marker, and then you know which one it is. But be aware, there are going to be people and there are going to be enemies here. Right, here's the equipment stash. 45 freeze. But now this is what I like about Horizon Zero Dawn, is when you get something, a purple one, it is a high, very high. They're in the 40s, 30s to 40s. They're not on the low end like in Forbidden West.
Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Sorry, I missed that.
Wait! Damn it.
Yeah, so that's the mysterious Sylens. Sorry, I may have told you his name. So let's get to this fire first, because that'll secure our position. So always after a battle, or before a battle, make sure you save at a fire. You know, if you go through a whole lot of things, you know, come back and save it. Make sure you save your progress, because you could easily lose it. Right, something spotted us there, so let's track that. It's just a corrupted watcher now. Corrupted watchers are more dangerous. So now I'm going to put my warbow on. Let me just put my warbow on a minute. Right, that's the warbow. So I'm sorry, not the warbow, the sharp shot. Okay, because that does a lot of tear, and yeah, and not too bad damage. It's more for tear in this one. So that's what I'll use for. So for a minute I'll go there. We don't really need to tie down anything, because it's not like we're taking on a, you know, one of those big guys. We just top this up. But this uses a lot of wire, so try and use it a bit more sparingly. I used it all the time in my first time, and I spent 3/4 of the game buying wire and the other stuff for it as well, which is echo shells. Okay, that's the things on the right of those three at the bottom, and it can cost you a lot of money trying to do that.
Corrupted watchers, acting as guards.
Get that eye, but because they're corrupted, they're stronger, so it takes more than one
Eclipse and
shot.
corrupted machines, cooperating. One happy family.
Yeah, so they're tougher when they're corrupted, and they do corrupt you and damage your health. Right, okay.
Eclipse, just like he said.
So this is our enemy in the game, the Eclipse. The last, you know, sort of king. Was a, you know, a horrible man. I'm very tempted to get that. Which I hope you don't mind if I just get that. I would like to get some of these. You know, if it's on the way, I wouldn't mind getting it, and also pick up these. Also, yeah, so I picked up an ancient vessel there. So that actually, is that the one then? Because yeah, it is, because the marker does a rough area. So as you can see, it's you know, it just covers a bit of an area. So don't think it's exactly where the marker is. It won't be. It's always a little bit away. So the best way to find it is just put on your focus and look around and look for a, you know, a kind of purple line. That'll tell you where it is. Plus it'll come up with a name. Right, okay, we're getting near the Maker's End. So there's going to be a lot of people here. Okay, so we're going to have the Eclipse to deal with. So, you know, try and take them out stealthily. But, you know, it's not easy to take them out stealthily. Because, you know, take out the guys that are high up and then work your way through the rest. And if worst comes to the worst, well, you run away, hide somewhere. Don't let them see where you hide. So if, you know, run away and try and like go around the corner and then hide. If they see where you hide, they'll still know where you are. That's the bit I've learned since playing it the first time.
With any riches long ago, but not the ancients buried in the ground.
So it's going to be tricky. There's two there, so if I hit one, the other one's going to know. So we've got to try and pick these off singularly if we can. A little bit hard to see this guy's head here. Because there was something else there, like something sticking up in the air. Now, this guy might be interested in... Oh, I haven't got my zoom now. Always go for the hard point arrow. Now, he's got masks on. So this guy could, you know, let off the... You know, let everybody know. But if you get him quickly, he won't. Right, they're kind of... Okay, they have.
Get ready for the shadows.
Really? Okay, so alright, we're in trouble now. Right, okay, we may have Right, so as I say, run off and try and get some cover, but don't let them see you where your cover is. Some hide around the back or something and hide. All right, and then they will lose interest and then reassess the situation. And watch out for the corrupted ones. Hang on, let's mark these off.
They're leaving.
That's a good shot. So just work your way through them one by one. Best to take your time. Look out for people that are high up. And try and take those out first if you can. Right, let's get back to the... See, even little details like that sliding down, you know. I love the detail in this game. It's what makes it extra special. It makes it superior to a lot of other games. Is the effort that goes in, and that's lacking in a lot of modern games. They tend to just rush out the door, full of bugs, and that's near enough. That'll do, you know. Whereas these took the time. All right, you might get the old funny thing like that. Could be this hasn't got the range. It has. Will there be more Skyrim gameplays? Of course there will be.
Still
Shelby.
sniffing around.
Hello, Shelby. I do it every Tuesday and Thursday for every Tuesday and Saturday for. Let me just pause that a second. Was it Shelby? Is it Shelby or Shelley? I think it's Shelby. So it's Tuesdays and Saturdays at 3:30 UK time. Okay, and we've got two different builds. We've got a conjuring wizard called Saruman. We're a bit of a Lord of the Rings at the moment. And Saturday it is Eowyn the Shield Maiden and Rohan. So two entirely different builds, playing to their strengths. And not worrying too much about everything else. We're limiting ourselves to our skills only. Unless we have to for a quest, Eowyn will not be using magic. So we're kind of limiting ourselves. I like a challenge. I played Skyrim a lot, and now I'm kind of giving myself challenges by doing different builds, but making it, harder for myself. Wow, that's a beauty there. By restricting myself that, I can't do magic. I can heal myself. I can obviously heal, say, do courage and all that kind of stuff.
Off you go.
Right, this could be tricky. I'll get him on the move. But once he stops, well, you've had it, mate. Goodbye. And don't think that's the end. There's a lot more to come. Plus something big, I think, as well. Right, I understand you are very friendly. I always try to follow your lives a little when I have time, and I watch Skyrim very happily. Okay, thanks, Shelby. I hope you enjoy it. I'm trying to do different things as well, but Skyrim is my main game.
I can't spare
I've
the
been
weight.
playing that since the beginning, and I just love it to death. So I'll always be playing Skyrim. But I'm trying to branching out and give myself a challenge with Elden Ring. That's brutal. And I'm not used to brutal games, but I'm giving it a go because, I don't know, it's something about it. When you beat something in Elden Ring, my God, it's very satisfying, but the rest of the time it's a total pain in the how's your diddlers. I was going to say how's your father. I should have said how's your father. I don't know what diddlers is. Right, let's try and get this one in the eye. Go for these weak spots and they will quickly go down. If you do anything else, they won't. So that's the secret in Horizon Zero Dawn. You must go for the weak points.
I've got to get the demons raised before the ground
So
freezes again.
we got this focus which highlights their weak spots and also increases the volume so you can hear things better. So again, go for that eye. Now, you do move around a lot, so it does make it difficult. But as long as you do that, that's his one weak spot. I'm going to pop up here and just get a couple of these resources. Because anytime you see a box like this, pick it up because it's got resources. I'll just go down and see if I can get that. Although it could be the one that I couldn't do just now. No. It is something. I know one of these, it was something that we couldn't pick up. But anything like that, the glass, anything looks like, you know, diamond shaped or whatever, they are worth money. So pick it up because you get a few extra shards for that. Right, okay, we're progressing through.
It's
okay.
heavy. World's going white.
We just keep a check out. As I say, anytime you see something highlighted blue like that, that is a dead body or treasure. So it's worth going for it. Because obviously we want as many resources as we can. It all adds up. Like that. Nice goodies. Okay, so we're heading in. It's night, which probably suit us. But I think there's a fire in there, but I'm not 100% sure if there is. So, yeah, if you get caught out here, you get back to this fire if you can and save your progress. Otherwise, you'll lose it all. I'm not sure about whether you keep the, like, you know, if you pick up an ancient vessel, you might. It might retain that. I can't remember, but I would like it to be daytime, to be honest. But as you can see, this isn't the end of it. There is a lot more to come. There's a lot of people here, but it's a very important place because we'll find out a little bit about Aloy here, and it's a very good story. This a fantastic story. I think it's superior to Forbidden West. It's a more personal.
Ones. What do the old ones do here?
Thing. So I quite like the story in this. Right, there's a lot of these corruptors, they're very dangerous. One on my left there, so I've got to be a little bit careful. So as you can see, more coming in. See if I can get here.
Attack. I'm looking right at her.
Alright, I might have alerted them now. It's just a short check now. Just a little bit of a chance that I may have alerted them. So I'll just take a back seat now. Yeah, if I could get into there and they haven't seen me, then I can retain my secrecy.
A corruptor.
But corruptor, nasty piece of work. Fire is his weakness. And see that stuff there? Don't step in it. It will cause you harm. But yeah.
All right.
Just wait, you know, just get around the corner where they can't see you hide. Hide out of the way. Let it all settle down a little bit. Unless of course you want to go in gung ho and smash the living daylights out of them, which I'd love to do. And I frequently did on my first play because I wasn't very good. So I'm trying to do it better this time and a little bit more kind of streamlined. So, you know, I did over 100 episodes without any editing or whatever. So I was playing it. Yeah, you were seeing it as I was playing it. So I probably only edited out, you know, 20 minutes to say 1 or 2 in the whole 100 episodes. Right, okay, I've got to be careful. I'll go up here and give myself a nice high point and hope they don't see. And try and pick off these watchers and things, because they're going to leave that corrupted stuff all over the place. And then... Right, okay, there's one here. But don't forget, try and lead the shot, so try and, you know, if he's moving, aim in front of it a little bit. Right, that's him out of the way. Because you don't want them putting corrupted stuff all over you. It's the last thing you want. Right, and then mark out more enemies, because as you get closer there's more enemies. I won't bother to get those yet, we can always do it after. Right, that's a few more marked. So I'm trying to take out the Watchers because they're going to trigger everything off. I usually wait till he kind of looks a little bit more forward, although he just moves there. They do move a lot, it's trouble. So it's very hard to pin them down. And now they kind of reacted now. So I've got to get away. And I think they've knocked out my focus as well. They're jamming me or something. Right, okay, we got one coming at us here. I say don't forget, use that slow motion on your, go for that perk for slow motion so you can get that eye. Because they move around quite a lot. Oh, I see, you're flinging now, are you? Oh, right, we've got flingers. Right in the eye. But because we've got our outfit on, which protects us a little bit for range, I like to back off, just let them
With them fighting at our side.
seep off a little bit and then strike.
Finally.
I'm playing this far more intelligently than the first time. First time it was just run in, get slaughtered. It was either me get slaughtered or they got slaughtered. There was no in between. There was a little bit of sneaky play with the camps, a bit of success, but basically, right, this guy, fire. This is his weakness. Okay, get that fire thing filled as fast as you can. These things do a lot of damage. So run, get some cover, get away from him, and try and give yourself a bit of cover because this guy will blitz you. Right, okay, I'm in a little bit of trouble now. And don't forget the fire do a lot of damage to you too. Right, okay. Well, I'm in a bit of a corner now. Help! Right, okay, starting to struggle now. Right, let me fill this up. Go in slow motion. I may have to go for this and knock off those weak spots. So highlight his weak spots. That's where they are. That will help considerably. If you can knock this off, then they can't fling stuff or fire that some kind of machine gun thing or whatever it is.
Got it.
That's why I get the best weapons now, is so I can dislodge this really easily, like that. See, now he can't fire those things off, and makes him extremely vulnerable. So fill that fire gauge up. You see his little fire gauge? Fill it right to the top. I am kind of boxed in a bit here, so I'm a little bit worried now. If you could treble up on the arrow, then obviously you'll get it fill up quicker. But this will do a lot of damage fire. But he can't fling stuff. Right, I don't know how he did that, but yeah, I'm in a bit of a quandary here because I'm stuck in a corner. I need to get some room. So let's get some distance here and keep jumping because he's going to fly at me. Right, I need to get some cover or something. The quickest way is to do a firebomb. That will probably do it in one hit. Two at the outside. And then it'll do a lot of damage. While he's writhing around like that, then you can get in there and you can really do some damage. And triple up if you've got the triple arrow option, or use the, this bow, which does a lot more damage. But it's very, very slow, and you've got to pull it all the way back to get a really effective shot. If you don't pull it all the way back, it's liable to miss. Right, I don't want to rely on that one because it uses a lot of echo shells and you'll have to keep buying it. Hi there guys! I took out your big monster. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? So let's mark these off again.
Don't mind me.
Oh, hang on, let me use this one. I don't want to use the fire one. I'm going to bring him down fast. I might be able to hit that actually, and it might explode. As soon as you hear something go like that, you know one of these is flying at you. So move as soon as you hear it, because he's about to get on top of you. Right, treble up. Let go of that zooming thing, let it charge back up again. As I say, we're getting a lot more intelligent this time. Watch out for the corrupted. Try and stay out of it if you can. Okay, it's always dark when I do this. I'd love to have a biscuit, you know. Why don't you walk into my trap, guys? Whoops, that was a bad shot. They're in the head, please. Right, they do dodge, so they're pretty good at
You won't
dodging.
survive this.
Sorry? Did you say something about not surviving? I don't think so. It's nice when I'm doing things better because I get quite confident, which is nice.
Getting soaked from melted snow.
So there is one there, but I think that is it there. Spray crate. I won't go for that. I'll tell you what. I'll do those off screen. All right, so I don't want to spend too much time getting these things. I want to try and get to where we want to try and get to because this is a very important place. So let's go down.
Here?
I'll try not to talk over Aloy and try and pick up these resources. So we've got to head this way anyway, so we might actually find the thing on the way. Right, okay, so it looks like we've got most of that, and now we're coming into the main part. And as you see, the fire is well over there. I hope there's a fire in there. I'll say it's been a long time since I've played this, so right, there's a climb up spot, but once we get over here, or is it maybe a little bit further on? As you can see, I'm a little bit low on health now, so I've got to be a bit careful. I do tend to lose health a lot because I don't know. Don't forget to look out for enemies. Try and oh dear! Well, a Deathbringer is not what you want to see. That is our tough target. I think I should be. I wasn't very good the first time I did this, but I've had a little go after I played it, and you know, oh yeah, this is some ancient debris. So you know that is obviously purple. It's going to be a good one. So a cracked and battered vessel, once dear to the old ones, bears the legend Rocky Mountain Thunderheads. Sets of ancient vessels can be traded for valuable rewards. So once you get a whole set, okay, so that I think that means the whole set. So that includes this down here. Then you get a special reward. So it's always a good idea to collect these because there will be nice rewards. We're gonna if I go over to here, you notice that is highlighted. Because we've scanned that Deathbringer. Now it gives us its weaknesses. So his weaknesses are fire and shock. Okay, I do believe I did fire the first time. So, but his repeater cannon turrets are indestructible. So you can't knock those out. But there are cooling rods, and if you can overheat it, the cooling rods will come out. And then if you hit those cooling rods, then he will more likely to overheat quicker. So if you can get rid of those when he kind of stops and those cooling rods come out, which are orange, hit them out with your best bow. Try and tear it off in 1 or 2 hits rather than go for, say, a hunter bow. I would try and get that out as quick as possible, because then he's much more susceptible to fire. So I'm trying to give advice as well at the same time, because, you know, a little bit of what I learned on the first time, I'm trying to help you this time. Right. I'm going to use these. Sorry. Because I haven't got much health. And I might not pick up a lot. So I'm going to be vulnerable. I need this ready.
Another explosion.
So I go for these kind of half ones, and then use the full ones if I need to. There's a rat there. So it gives you a little marking point. I could go for this rat actually, because you need that to unlock some of these inventory slots and you know, ammo slots and things. So it's a good idea to take out all the creatures. Alright, let's get this first. Right, once we go down here, I think it does a cutscene, and then you'll see the danger of that machine. And why we got this outfit, to protect us from range. Well, he is ginormous. See those guns, those things with the holes in? You cannot knock them out. I've tried and I've never knocked them out. They're called Deathbringers. Gives you an idea how vicious they are. So,
quick about it. No daydreaming.
These are the cooling rods. Okay, this you can take out, but you cannot take out those machine guns. Okay, but take out everything else. Okay, overheat him. So first of all, I'm going to tag these. Oh, sorry, I'm talking over Aloy. I beg your pardon. I'm going to tag the guys, because I'm going to try and take out some of those guys, because if you're taking on that big thing, the last thing you want is guys shooting arrows at you and ruining your health. So it's a good idea to try and take them out first, so you don't have to worry them, you know, hitting you with fire arrows. Alright, that's my tip from, you know, doing it the first time. So I always take out the humans first if I can, because you take out the others and it just sets off everything. Right, it's going to be difficult because it's a long shot, but go for your best arrow. I'm going to go for a hunter one because I've got the best hunter one now. So, you know, it does a good bit of damage, but it does a lot of tear mostly. Okay, so it's not great. I'll see if I can put something in there which is better, because I've picked up a couple of things. So let me just see if I've got a modification which is better. Oh, hang on, crafting, go to modify weapons, go to the hunter bow, which is here, and I'll see if I can put a better damage coil in here. Oh no, I haven't got a damage one, so that's why it's not doing much damage, but it's doing a lot of tear, which is what I want really. I do want it to do fire, so I'll see if there's a better fire one. Well, that's 26, this one's 29, so that's a little bit better. Right, see if there's anything better on that. No. Now some people put these handling coils on. If you want to shoot off really fast, then put those on. But I'm mostly doing this for tear, because I haven't got a very high damage coil. So I'm trying to overheat this guy and then knock out those cooling rods, okay? Because he uses a lot of energy to move around. But I'm going to try and take out these guys first with this bow. So I'd have to contend with them later. Now this is a bit of a long shot here, so this is a very tough one. Wow, managed to do that. So we could do with taking this guy out in one shot. We don't want
Focus.
anybody to notice.
I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
Another one there.
Steam's blasting out.
Oh, I think he may have
Those are
spotted.
weak points.
He may have a helmet on. I can't seem to hit him for some reason. Right, okay, here. Now, as soon as you get this, run. Okay, keep running. Oh, there's a stack load of them now. I wasn't expecting all. Where did all those guys come from? Oh god. So yeah, they all came from nowhere. So I don't know what happened there. So I'm in big trouble now. Concentrate on this guy. Oh god, I didn't expect this many. So I'll try and take these guys out because these are going to be hitting me all the time. And I've got many health ones. Right, I'm going to use this and try and knock these out. Ah! Right, okay, now I'm struggling. Alright, I'm in big trouble. Where did they come from? Right, as soon as you get the opportunity, go for that. Oh, I'm not getting a chance here. All these firing just keep... Whoops, hang on, I got myself tangled. I got myself tangled in wire here. Right, okay, we got to work on that guy. I'll have to take a potion. We got to get this guy. I'm going to try and do something about that.
Hitting that thing really hurt it.
Oh god, I'm all tangled up. Hang on, I'm all tangled up. I'm tangled up with my. Oh, for goodness! Hey, wait. I paused it. I'm tangled up in the charging wire. So I've got myself in a bit of trouble now. Oh, for goodness sake! Right, we need to keep when this fires, keep running like that. Then as soon as he, okay, and then as soon as he stops, get those things out with your best bow. All right, and then once he's stopped doing that, go for fire. I'm going to use a fire bomb because it's quicker. Fill up that fire bar. That's twice. Right. Keep moving. Oh, I got no ammo. So I've got to keep moving here. I haven't got many potions. Right, now swap to that. You've got to do this as fast as you can and pull it back all the way you can if you can. So I'm trying to get those, and I'm trying to get that there. But I haven't got a lot of cover, so I'm going to go for this, although it might destroy it. Right, then go back to fire. A little bit of panicking going on, you could say. A little bit, just a touch. But as you can see, you get through that. Again, I've got to take a potion. So now we're going to use this again. He's nearly dead actually, so I'm going to overheat him. There he goes. So use fire. Fire bombs is better because it heats him up quicker. And once you've knocked out some of those cooling rods, he gets hotter quicker, so you get more opportunities, you know, for him to overheat. and have to stop. And now you see we get lovely high damage coils. This is why I like Horizon Zero Dawn, because it gives you high rewards. Forbidden West, although I loved Forbidden West, the stores were really good in it. The damage, you know, the rewards you got were much smaller than this, and that's why I love this game, because you can become, you know, quite high powered with these modifications. You can really, you know, get some good stuff. So now I can put stuff into my, you know, new stuff into my bows to do even more damage, and that's the whole point. So I don't need as much for these, but for the hunter bow, which is going to be our main weapon, okay, I can really kind of whip this up now if I have a better one. So, I think what I might do now is go for less on the tear and put a damage one in, and then we'll see what the results of that are. Damage doesn't go up a lot actually, so still not great. So let me put that one back in, because I do want it to do mostly tear, and just check, see if there's a better fire one. Doesn't look as though there is. So I need a good fire one, because that's why that wasn't filling up quite as quick as I wanted, because of that. So I haven't really. So yeah. So this one, I want these bombs to do a lot of damage. So 26% and 28, 29. So and that's 26 and that's 28. So I want the bombs to do. You know, I want it to do things quickly, get nasty enemies out of the way quicker. Right, okay. So, right, inventory. Let's have a look, see what we got from all that, because we probably got a lot of goodies. Probably, like, yeah, we got lots of like treasures and things. Right, weapons. I got that, did I, as a reward? I didn't realise that. And we got these two things here. Okay, so again, right, what else? We haven't got a skill yet, but probably when we do this mission, then we might get a level up. So I'll fill these up. I did check to see if by doing it from here, whether it used less resources. It doesn't. So unlike Forbidden West, where if you do it at the bench, you use less resources to fill up your stuff, whereas if you do it from here, it uses more. Now this one, it doesn't make any difference. Another thing I liked. So I always have a reserve of bombs. I would recommend getting bombs and getting, or maybe this, so that you can quickly work on their you know, weaknesses. All right. Alright, I'll get a really good bow, purple bow. Alright, okay, we've done that. I managed to survive. I've got no health kind of berries now, but we need to go in. I'm just going to see if there's any more resources, because I killed a few of the guys there, so I want to try and get them before I go, but it looks like I may have got what I could do. Right, so now that we've done that, I presume we got to go in. Kill the cultist or you'll never get inside the ruin. Is there another cultist? There is another cultist. Okay. I wondered why it wouldn't continue in there. Because it should tell you where to go on the next target. Right, so there's one more left. Who's not going to be too much of a problem, to be honest. Let's be honest. Like that.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
Okay. So we want to find out about who this woman is. She looks like us. So is she our mother? Is she... Yeah, we don't really know. That's what we're trying to find out.
Let's see what you have to say.
Hello? What is this?
What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Oh, right. Okay. My keyboard just fell down. We're not playing on keyboard, but I have it on the side there.
What was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Okay, so he can be brought down. Fire. Concentrate on fire. If you haven't got fire arrows, treble up if you can, if you've got that perk, which is in here. I went for this as early as I could. The triple shot, double shot, to make it, your arrows more effective. Or get the, the, what's it, the war bow? Let me just check. Or get this one with and put high tear on there. Put at least a couple of tears on there, so you can tear those off, within 1 to 2 shots. If you try and do it with the hunter bow, it'll take a lot longer. And
looks tight, but I
the last thing you want to do is take too long knocking those cooling things out. I'll do it as fast as possible because that makes them extremely vulnerable to fire. And yeah, do it more often as well. It keep breaking down.
Hold for identi scan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobeck. Please step inside.
So it thinks we're this woman, which we don't really know whether it's our mother or not. I've got this paint on. You don't get that at the start, but because I did it once, I've got paint on. Right, okay.
Dr. Sobeck, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Faro.
Really?
The 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
So, yeah, they think we're this woman because of our likeness, but how can we be? So they must know something that we don't. So what? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe are we a clone? I mean, we don't really know what we are. So that's what we're here to find out. Is we've been doing some other quests, and now we're going to get a little bit more of Aloy's story. I can't remember if there is a Powercell here. As I say, it's been a long time since I've played this. Got an idea where some are, but I can't remember if it's here. Right, there's a. Now if they're too long, I won't read them because this is a spoken one.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I'm don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
So yeah, this is the story so far is something happened to the human race. We're practically wiped out, and we don't know why we survived, why there are humans left. So yeah, look around. There are these things to pick up. I recommend picking it up because it gives you a lot more of the lore of what's going on here. But look in all the other places, because there's lots of these logs in the other places. So look around, and they should show that little icon, that little circle thing, so you can try and get as many as I can. I got most of them, but I was still short on a few. But I won't worry so much about it now, because I'm more just trying to go through the story and and do it a little bit more. I suppose a bit more like other streamers normally do, which is not the way I like to do it. Really, I like to do a more full experience, but I don't want to spend too long doing this because I'm trying to protect my neck, and I'm doing it 4 times a week now, which is a bit of a strain on my neck. So I have to be careful. So that's why I'm doing it bi-weekly. I hope you don't mind that. I know it's not the way you'd like it, but it's to try and protect my neck, and so that I don't overdo. Otherwise my neck will hurt quite a lot, and I may have to cancel streams, and I don't really want to do that. So I do it bi-weekly to give me a break.
Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world. What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
Right, let's have a look at these. Now there is a lot of them, and they might be quite long, but I'll do the one of Elizabet Sobeck, which is not too long. Okay, I'll try and read this. It is difficult with my eyes, I've got a bad neck. My eyes are starting to go a little bit fuzzy now. Glasses I find aren't helping now. So Elisabet Sobeck, born March 11th, 2020. That's 14 days before my birthday, is an American scientist, roboticist and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13. Earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2014 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year. Rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22, over the next 8 years her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAS, or Faro Automated Systems to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. So that's who Elisabet Sobeck is, and she looks remarkably close to us. So the others are, these are other kind of data pads informing you about but I don't want to read everyone because it can be a lot. They are rather small, so it's hard for me to read some of them sometimes. But I would recommend reading it. It fills out that lore. Ted Faro. We'll do the Ted Faro one because he's the guy behind all this, and well, possibly we don't know what is the outcome of that. So Ted Faro, born December the 24th, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of Faro Automated Solutions, FAS, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s, and its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard bots. They exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of the decade, FAS opened a military defensive branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms. The success of FAS made Mr. Faro the world's best-known businessman, one of the most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. See, sometimes when I blink, it goes blurred, so I got to blink again. So that's why sometimes it's a bit on and off. And then there's the history of this automated system thing, so there's a little more detail on that. And this is about the corporation there. Alright, so I would recommend reading them. I've read a lot of them, but it's a lot for me to read now. And that's the one we just heard. Okay, so it is a bit tough for me to read because sometimes if I blink it goes blurred and other times it clears. So if ever it tells you to go that way, go the other ways, because this is where you'll find the other logs. And if you're trying to 100% it, I would try and get these logs because it fills out the detail a bit. Whoops, I went a little bit too far there. And some of them will be text, some will be audio.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is, trust me, we will be exploiting a massive growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
Seems like a bad choice to me when you start making weapons instead of things to help people. Maybe that was part of the problem. Which is always a bit of a problem when you start doing that, isn't it? So don't forget, there's lots of resources, so pick them up. Right, I mean, I do sometimes scan around, but if there is something to pick up or whatever, it generally highlights it anyway.
There's no smell to it, not even old death. Nothing natural.
Okay, there's another one there. So some will be text, some will be audio. Right, so if I don't want to read loads and loads of these. because some of them are just filling in details about individual people, but I'll leave it there long enough for you to read it, because I do struggle with each time I read that, you know, sometimes the eyes, I've got to use eye drops because I've got very dry eyes, and that's probably why they go blurred. So sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. So I'll just leave that there so you can read it. But it's probably about the people that work in there, and someone's putting in some kind of complaint. Looks like about coffee or something. So they're spending money on combat machines, and maybe they're not doing something about the coffee.
But I could get through.
Right, okay, let's see if we can get through here. If I can find a way. So I'm getting hunched. But I love this story. Wasn't expecting that. It was a little bit rickety, I suppose. It's falling apart. I just did. Right, have we got to go up or down? Actually, we'll go down there because there might be something down there. So I thought, you know, you know, I played Skyrim, so you know.
I bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Right, there's something there. I'll look at that in a minute. But there's another one of these. I'm just creeping around because I don't know if there's some kind of enemy here. Again, we will get lots of these. So most of them will be written. You know, only a certain amount of them are going to be voiced. So this is like a reception one on different different times about refreshments. And yeah, it's about refreshments and things. So it's about reception. So it's a good idea to have a look around, find all these little things. So you know, because you don't want to go through the whole thing and oh, I've missed a couple, because you have to come all the way back. All right, let's see what this does.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector.
But something went wrong somewhere. Right, where have we got to go? So we have got to go up there. Okay, I just had a little look, but didn't realise it was the same place. Right, okay, we got this game. We got to do some climbing. And most of the time it's okay. I get odd occasion where it don't kind of go to like reach across to the next one, but it don't happen very often. There's only a few times that actually happens. So kind of push to the right and keep holding it. But good idea to look at the other views, as you know, other areas as well. Not sure there's anybody in here, but I think there is at some point. So I'll be a bit careful.
What's left of it?
Right, let me go here. I like to go in the alternative places as well. I will scan actually, just in case, make sure there's nobody here. But again, look around. They will be kind of highlighted if there are these logs here. So I should have a good look around. Make sure you look around every desk. If you see that little thing that shows a log, then just read it. Otherwise, it's just kind of normal lights that you get from like the old style computers, or remnants of it. Right, let's activate this a minute, because we're going to learn stuff here.
Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you, but making big guns and things goes wrong, I would imagine it would be pretty bad news. So that's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, looks like the same thing. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's try and find out where we got to go. We should have a map actually, because it does kind of have like upper floor. So yeah, oh yeah, lots of different floors. So that's like the outside world. So how do we? Oh, hang on. I think I've so we are here then, right? So we're only on the 3rd floor out of 12. So so we got a long way to go. Right, I'm trying to find the correct way forward here. But yeah, if you can, try and look at those side passages. Right up here. I think we've been around this bottom bit, so should be right to go up. So a bit of climbing again. I found the climbing, it was pretty good in this, I really enjoyed the climbing. But God, Forbidden West. My God, did they make it complicated? In here, I wouldn't say it was complicated.
Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobeck.
It could be tricky, but it got very, very.
If I can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Very much more puzzly. So the climbs and everything were much more complicated, and I didn't like some of that because it was just a hassle to get anywhere. To the point where it became frustrating.
It's going numb. Keep moving.
So I don't know if there's anything down there where that's worth. It could be, but so it's a good idea to drop to the ledge and then you can. Yeah, sometimes it does do that. Oh right, well I'm at the bottom anyway. Yeah. Right, let's hope I can get up. Is that the same one? It is. Okay, I've got where I went now. Right up there. Okay, so we have got to go up. Just testing. So hope you're enjoying it. If you are enjoying it, please hit that like button. I'm doing my best. I'm an old guy struggling through these games. But I'll get through it. Just that I might make the odd mistake here and there, but I generally do get through games, even though it may not be the greatest play I've ever seen. Watch an old guy overcome these problems. Even the old could get past this stuff. So this is a sound one.
This that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers.
I hope so.
That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Yeah, I agree. So I don't think we can go left, but we can go right. So I don't mind doing this because it's how you'd expect to climb this. But Forbidden West, my God, they got us tremendously complicated. To the kind of nth degree, and that just took the shine off of that game. I'm a big Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West fan, but it just got a little bit frustrating for me. I'm not really good on puzzles, so wasn't a big fan of that kind of too much of the puzzle stuff. But managed to scrape through anyway. I don't know how you feel about it, but struggle with those things. All hands on deck. So I'll just kind of look through so if I can give you an idea. So there's a little island paradise, Australia, 2,700, who hate us. So there's a load of lawsuits going on, most of them private companies. So apparently there's some kind of problems that they're calling in the lawyers and to try and sort it all out. So now I wouldn't advise going down there because that looks like a drop. So it's a good idea probably to run and then jump. Although luckily there was one below. Now when you see your hand go up like that, or if we're moving left and the hand, you wait till the hand comes out, then you know you're definitely going to be going up. If you don't get that, then you know, don't try and like press jump. It's best to let her automatically do it, because if you just move in that direction, she will automatically move up. Only when she reaches a hand out where you need to like press the X button on our PlayStation to you know, to give it that little push up. Right, okay, we're gradually getting there. I couldn't see anything on the way there. So we're gradually going up. It looks like quite a long way up here. I you know, I kind of know roughly what this place is, you know, because I've done it once. I know it's pretty high, but I do believe, yeah, this place, although not in Maker's End, in here is a Powercell, and we need another 3. One of them is here. So make sure to get those Powercells. So search in every place with your focus for something blue, like being highlighted, because that will show something. That's actually, so I've missed something over there as well by the look of it. So there's supply crates all over the place, and there is one which is special, which has that Powercell, which you will need if you want to get hold of the special armor. Right, now where? Now it doesn't highlight like in you know, Forbidden West. It, you know, press the button and it would highlight, but it doesn't do it in here. Right, it looks like we've got to go up here. We've got to go around the side here. I think it might be down there, so let's drop down there. Yeah. So we just got to go around the corner, but there is something in there. And then sometimes, you know, if she's just hanging there, you might have to just give her a little press, just to assist her. Right, there is something there. But get as many of these as you can. I think it's a good idea when you go to them, is just check everything's full. I know I've already said it, but because, you know, it might be because, you know, you're full, so therefore it's not picking it up. But if you fill it up, fill those up, you might be able to pick it up. See, now I can. Alright, so it's a good idea to make sure all your ammo is all filled up. Okay, looks like we're near the top now, but I know that could possibly be a way we could go. Right, there's another one of these. So there's a lot of these in the world, I'll tell you, there's a lot. So that's why I don't want to read them all. First time I read a fair few of them, but my eyesight was a bit better then. So is it like a Band of Sea incident, or some sort of incident going on? They've got a pile of incidents, and this is just one of them. Apparently the fisherman captured video of a Hearts Timor Horus, which is a big machine, I do believe, and you know, upset the dolphins. Oh, looks like they messed up the dolphins. So it looks like they made a swirling milkshake of the dolphins. So probably people weren't happy about that. So they got to try and suppress that, not let it get out. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? So looks like, so I'm just looking around, make sure there's nothing, you know, that we could possibly pick up. Can I go in there? No. So let's get a little glimpse out there. So it looks like we've got quite here.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
So see, if it's reaching, so we've got to press the button. And again, otherwise it'll be automatic.
All right. Made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Right. It's more of that. Now, when we go down there, we're going to get a lot of information about the whole Faro thing, the whole incident, and about Elisabet Sobeck. Alright? But when you come here, go behind you, because this is where the Powercell is. That I can remember that much. Climb this, and you'll also get a box as well.
Not scrap.
Climb this. Don't fall off, whatever you do. So make sure you don't press the, drop down button. Okay, but it's a little bit of a climb, but it's not too difficult. As I say, this game isn't too difficult on the climbing. And I am going to take a potion just in case I drop, because that might save me life. But go all the way to the top. And this is where the Powercell is. Okay, just here. Alright, see it there? And it's
another Powercell. If I
alright. Oh, sorry.
find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
Alright, so there's some ancient armor, which is very, very, very useful. Okay. I don't know what that did now. Right, and these are the ones that we just looked at. So we just tick those off. So it should be in my inventory. Probably special items. It should be. I don't know, somewhere. It should be in special items somewhere. Oh, that's the ones I made. Yeah, it always like ticks it off. So Powercell. We got so to get down. Do that, but the thing is, we have something down there that will take us right, most of the way down. Okay, but we just want to drop down and go back down to where that room is. So, I would advise doing the room first and then coming up here after, and then you can rappel down. But I just thought I'd show you where this Powercell is, because obviously there's, there's 2 at the beginning, and then another 3 you've got to get, and this is the first of those 3. So it's a good idea to actually do this room, go up there, and then you can, you rappel down. Right, okay, there's something over here to investigate. Let's examine.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Scan the data point. Okay. Right, let's scan this then and see what this does. Okay, right.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been
That's
years.
Ted Faro, that
Where's
is
your legal team, Ted?
No need.
Elizabet.
I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. Get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
Oh dear.
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch.
I'm trying to get to the spot where you can see the text better. Or a darker area.
Ted Faro brought Elisabet Sobeck here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
So it looks like there's something going on, and Elisabet Sobeck is not happy.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months.
Oh, great.
We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do
Well
I stop
done,
it while it's contained?
It's
Mr.
not
Faro.
contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Alexa, room light 50%. Just brighten up a bit. I'm getting a bit dim here.
Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Final Faro has been recovered.
So this guy's machine, you know, he was trying to, you know, we heard an earlier conversation about him trying to, you know, get access to, you know, trying to get some backdoor thing. So something was going on with the code, and these machines have now not responding to humans' orders. They are now doing their own thing and realize, you know, well, biomass is what we use to feed us, so let's use that. And they're replicating it at fast speed, and soon, you know, they're going to destroy everything on the earth, because anything that's biomass they will consume.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
Sign it.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Oh, right. Nice.
You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
So he's caused the mess. Everything's gone rogue.
Look
He
on the bright
can't get
side, Ted.
access.
From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
And she has a possible solution. And he has to fund it. Or else she will tell the whole story.
What made her solution so terrible? What does she do to stop the robots?
So she's got a solution, but it doesn't sound good.
Express lift opened.
Okay, so that's the ugly truth. Faro Industries, you know, made a load of robots, but now they've gone rogue, and he is struggling to get control of them, and now he's lost control, and they are going to consume the planet. And Elisabet Sobeck has a plan to kind of do something about it, and hopefully
This
it
doesn't
will
add
fix
up.
it.
Sobeck couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name.
Why not?
Sylens. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Yeah, so as you can see, he's a smart guy, but you know, doesn't want trivial questions, and he thought that was trivial, which is a little bit harsh. So I could say, you know, I could do the heart thing and say, well, you don't understand the situation, or I could be smart, or you know, and say, oh well, I see your point. Or if you're so smart, you know, the kind of. So let's go with that one.
If you're so smart, why do you know so little after a lifetime scratching around in the dirt?
Yeah.
It's not my fault you're bad at what you do. I came to these ruins looking for Elisabet Sobeck, not because of the things she did centuries ago, but because people are trying to kill me right now, today. I've got bigger problems to deal with than your crap.
Congratulations. You just graduated from whining to throwing a temper tantrum. I'm sure Elizabet would be proud.
Oh, thanks.
You need to get a grip on yourself and start thinking straight. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elisabet Sobeck.
But what is that connection?
Yeah, exactly.
She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
Yeah.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Faro robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabet do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Wow. We could ask more questions.
Not so fast, Sylens. You've got some explaining to do.
I think she has.
I've told you quite enough. If you've still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Oh, come on. First of all, what are your intentions?
Who are you, Sylens? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal?
Yes.
I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I'm nothing if not independent. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything.
True.
All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb.
So quit complaining.
And answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Okay. What about these Faro robots?
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Let's hope not. Yeah, who is Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse described him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode.
That
That was Hades.
Hades?
It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More
Yeah.
like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All
Say
that's
that again.
certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my
Why?
connection to Elizabet.
Because, yeah.
Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Faro robots.
But if Elizabet found a way to stop them centuries ago, If she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
That's a good
In
point.
some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Okay, so yeah, we're learning a lot. So this is a, you know, story phase thing. This is finding out what happens in Zero Dawn. What is Zero Dawn? Is Elisabet Sobeck still alive?
Is there any chance that Elisabet Sobeck could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible.
Oh.
Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Sounds bad to me.
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elisabet's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal.
Wow.
But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Imagine that. Okay, I'm done then. I think that's all of them, yeah.
Elisabet told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
Great.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Okay, so yeah, we've got a skill point.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next, to learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Okay, so I do believe it's over on the right-hand side, but let's go all the way down. I do believe it's over the right-hand side somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. I thought it was down here. So it's right there. So pretty close to this frozen wall. I'm not going to do the frozen wall. I've already done the frozen walls, and I found it really tough. So I'm not going to do the frozen wall this time because it's quite big. But that's our next portal core, and I imagine there's a power cell there. I can't remember exactly where the power cells are because it was such a long time ago I played. I did play it after that, but you know, it's been a long time, so I got, you know, I know the basic story, but you know, I'm trying to fill in the blanks. But I know basically what happens.
Prickles on my skin.
But I'm trying to do it better this time than I did the first time, because the first time wasn't very good. I got better good towards the end, so you know, improved towards the end. You know, when I got about halfway, or you know, I really kind of picked up because my daughter was helping me. You know, I tend to go along and sometimes not upgrade, and I wasn't upgrading, and that was half my problem, was I wasn't upgrading, and my daughter was, and so I started to do that. I started buying the outfits and all that, and doing the correct thing, and then I got a lot better, but it was still a bit scrappy. So I'm hoping this time, you know, I should be a lot better, hopefully. Right, now, probably a good idea to have a look around. Let's see if there's anything around here. I love this map, but it's 3D. It's a fantastic map, and in the new game it's even better. Now notice you know, there's no save thing, so we got to get to here. So and because we can't like fast travel, we have to get there safely without doing anything stupid. So
look out below.
So I don't think there's anything down there. I'll have a quick look because I'm not sure. But I just want to check out. Just, you know, there's not anything down there. But I knew we got the power cell. And really, that's what we wanted, and we have got the equipment drop that we had to get. So I think that's all. But obviously there might be some. There could be other stuff here. I don't know. Okay, so let's get all the way back to that fire, and if there's any bits lying around, I'll try and pick those up. Any loot. It's a good idea to have a look around, see if you see those blue lines, which will tell you if there's loot around. When I first played it, I played, you know, I looked all around the whole place. So everywhere I went in the world, I went and searched in every tiny little corner. So I won't be doing that so much this time. I'll be doing some of the collecting stuff off camera. But I did all that live last time, so if you want to see me playing it live without any cuts, or I think I made 1 or 2 cuts in the entire 100 odd episodes, but I'm literally playing it. So if you want to see that raw uncut stuff where, you know, I'm doing practically everything in the game, then feel free to have a look at it. It's called you know, Horizon Zero Dawn, raw, blind and uncut. So you'll know what to expect. Now I do need some health colour plants now, so I'll just pick it up while we're on the way to that. I'll actually just mark the fire so I know where I'm going. I like to go to straight lines. Right, and that's that big thing. I don't want to take on too much stuff because I've got very little health. So and only a few potions, so I don't really want to get involved with anything at the moment. Although it's right by the fire, so I'll just kind of hide them a minute because I'm very low, so I don't want to, you know, things go wrong. So make sure we quick save, and then I'll kind of get out of the way because I'm very vulnerable at the moment. So I'll try and get out of there and pick up a few potion things if I can, or sort of plants rather. These, what's it, Valley Brush is it? I know a couple of them, in a Valley Brush and what's the other one? can't remember. Oh, I missed it. Oh no, I did get it. Right, okay, so we look at our quests now. We've still got a lot of quests. We got to find, you know, so we will get to these because all these are very interesting. Now we've got 1 out of 3, we've got 2 more to go. This is into the Frozen Wild. I'm not going to do the Frozen Wild, I've already done that, and I'd already gotten to a stage where I was fairly good by then, although I did take a bit of a pasting. So you can go and see the Frozen Wild stuff on the first one. That will cover nearly all of the Frozen Wild. So and again, that is the same thing. So we could do Death from the Skies. Which level? I think this text is just keep on repeating. For some reason, you know, YouTube doesn't want to fix it apparently. This is the errands of things these are set up. You know, you can when you're looking for something, you can set it up as an errand, and that shows up there. So we've done the Bandit Camp. There are 2 others. So there's a. Oh, didn't I do that one? I thought I. Oh, I got to talk to Niels. Right, okay, let's talk to Niels then and finish up on what we did at that place. Because he likes to have a little chat after. When you first meet him, he likes a little chat before. So let's go meet Niels, because, you know, he'll have something to say about it. If I can find him. Just there. It's always a good idea to mark it. But I'll still be looking out for health potions. By the river there tends to be more.
Never know when I might need
so
these.
It's a good idea to, you know, good idea to look around water, but in the desert you'll find it a lot harder to find them. So while we're heading there, I'll just look at see if I can pick up some, because, you know, I tend to take a few hits, because while I'm aiming, you know, I take a few hits sometimes intentionally. Because you know, I'm trying to destroy the main parts, and some people just like to, you know, just keep firing at rapid pace. But I like to be more conservative with my shots, which means I sometimes, you know, take a little bit longer with the shot and take a hit. Okay, so this is Niels, and Yeah, he loves to fight.
These little moments are refreshing, aren't they?
That could be the least creepy thing you've said to me.
That glimpse of yourself in their eyes just as the cloud of death passes across them.
Never mind. There it goes.
So off he goes. There, he enjoys, he relishes his death and destruction. So where have you traveled?
We've come a long way from Norland. Where have you been, Nil?
I heard the roads of the Sundom were no longer safe. And thankfully, it was true. Ambushes, raiding parties, even corrupted machines. The mortal wounds just opened themselves to accept my arrows.
See what I mean?
But you knew this already. You've been walking on the edge of life and death. I can tell.
Yeah. It's a...
We don't
long
enjoy
story.
it though, like you
With
do.
many quick endings, I hope.
A few. What do you know about the Eclipse?
You know, Nil, if you get tired of bandits, there's a group called the Eclipse.
That's a political situation.
Oh.
They're murderers, and they're raising an army of machines. That's a little more than politics.
Don't hate me for being single-minded. Besides, I wouldn't bet on how long the Shadow Cards are going to last, if you're in for the kill.
Okay, well
Goodbye,
goodbye
Neil.
then, Neil.
I don't want to alarm you, but the bandits are thinning out. Makes you wish you could kill them more than once, doesn't it?
No, once is enough.
You're right, of course. Once is enough. When you really make it count.
Okay, goodbye, Nil.
Starting to creep Aloy out. So yeah, he's an old person. You'll meet him at every camp. And yeah, he likes death and destruction. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to head here. I'm not sure if I can do that today, because they can be tricky. But you know, we'll set things up. The only trouble is there's a lot of Shell Walkers. I am low on health. So hopefully I'll pick up a few of these on the way. Level 35 reached. Excellent. So we have 3 points. Right, now I might do this one because this one increases our chance for extra resources when looting down machines. I would like that. So these are more for like keeping your... I don't always use the mount. But if I want to go a bit of a distance, then I use the mount. So I don't use them too much. They are handy for fighting. But I'm going to leave that. Now, all these here would come in handy. You know, this will got a chance of knocking off armor and components, which would be good. Knockdown is one where, you know, the one hit will knock them down, whereas it may take 2 hits or more. And this is heavy spear deals increased damage when we're low on health. But I would rather go down, say, well, this is all for kind of stealth stuff. So this is like balanced aim, strong strike. Now I would like to go down here because taking out some of those leaders, it can be difficult. This is, yeah, more stealth. I do want to do that. So I might go down this one as opposed to that one, because I'm not very good at like jumping and aiming. I'm not really great at aiming, to be honest. So yeah, sliding I might be in with a chance, but I don't. You know, I've seen people do jumping, a jump and then shoot, but I find that difficult because I'm not great at aiming as it is. So I'd love to do that, but I think this one's more important because it makes it easier for us to do silent stuff, and then we get the leader strike, so we can really take out leaders in one go. So I'm going to go down this one here, okay, and I can't do that, and so I'm going to go down that one, all right, and leave that one for a moment because I'm not really good at it. I don't think I'll be very good at it because I'm not, you know, it takes me a while to aim, let alone flipping jump and aim.
Stocking up.
Right, so as long as I can get a few of the, you know, get up to about 2 to 3 of those things before I get there, then I'll be happy. But if I can't do this today, because some of these are quite long, obviously save here. I tend to do the quick saves and then do a hard save at the end. But these are easy to kill, so I'll take these. So I always use this one because it's like take out the horn, take out that. Whoops. That's what I mean about rushing. That's what happens if you rush. You'll miss the target, and then once you get to this stage, you know, you've only got to hit that there, and then he's dead. So I'm good at taking them out like that now. So go for the horns. Whoops. Sometimes when I do it, I do a little thing back. Go for the second horn, because they're easier to hit than the thing at the back. Just finish him off. Oh, crikey. Thank you, well done there. Well done. That was a good hit there. Well done. I have this habit of not drawing the bow. And taking damage, because I'm taking too long. So I'm not really so good at dodging today. Because I'm trying to get that, I'm trying to be accurate, you know, I'm not great at this. So it takes me a bit to aim. Other people, you know, you young people, you can do it, you know, like a blink of an eye. It takes a little bit longer for me. The old brain doesn't think as quick. So, but I got through the whole game the first time, so I'm not that bad. But I could do with being better. So this is what the idea is: do this again in a slightly more compact way. So I'm not doing everything and taking out every single machine, because that's what I tried to do the first time, is take out everything in my way, which in hindsight was a stupid idea, because I died a lot. So it's got you know, lost my temper. Probably more than a couple of times. So I'll try and pick up this stuff. So by the time we get there, if I can't get enough by the time we get there, then I may do it off camera, get a load of stuff, and maybe we'll kind of approach it and then continue next week. I'll see how far we get. I don't really want to do a 3-hour one today, because it's a bit of a strain to do it 2 days running. So I'm trying to get as many of these as I can. That's it. Wild Ember was the other one, yeah. Right, there's usually something in the way first, and they're all different.
It gets hushed beneath the trees.
So, unless there is a fire there. See, I could kind of like, you know, bypass this, because I'm a bit low on health. I could maybe bypass that and go to here and go up there. Because, you know, as I say, I'm low on health, so I'm going to travel here. But normally, I would take on whatever was in front of me. And if you want to see me doing that, watch that first series that I did, you know, when the game came out. And you'll see me taking out everything. Taking on every challenge and not ducking anything at all. So if you want to see that, you know, might be a lot of shouting. Well, it's not shouting all the time. I'm either, you know, getting a bit excited, or you know, I'm kind of quiet, you know. Although I constantly chat. But you know, sometimes, you know, I get frustrated. I used to get frustrated. I'm getting less frustrated now, because I'm being a bit more wise. He hoped. Now there'll probably be some health things in there. Now there is these. Luckily some of these are kind of placed nearby. So I'll just look at this. I'll have a quick kind of look at it. But it's kind of just a bit of the lore really of what was going on at that time. So there's a load of cockroach kits in pursuit. So 15 scarabs, I think that's, you know, like machines or something, or you know, planes or whatever. So this is something that's, you know, like a little bit about what happened with that particular person, with the army or whatever. So there's a lot of little data points. So I read a lot of those the first time. And if you want somebody who's going to read out every single one, and you want to hear every single one, you know, you have to be a real diehard to want to do that. But I recommend it. It's nice to have the lore of the game. Kirsty's Focus is a great channel because she absolutely adores this game, and she shows you everything to do with this game, including outfits,
saving these for the trail,
all the text points for both games, this game and Zero Dawn. So if you want all that, Kirsty's Focus, she reads out every single one, I do believe, and she's very good. She's a lot better than me. Oh yeah, oh, we got Stalkers. So yeah, we got Stalkers. Those Stalkers, they go invisible, and they got those things to help them. But they can go invisible, and you don't know where they are until they show up and start firing at you. And they're very deadly. They can hit you with 1 or 2 shots. They can destroy you. And so again, you got to go for these weak spots, but because they go invisible, it's hard job to see those weak spots. So I'm going to try and there could be more than one. It gets harder on each one of these things, and man, it is hard to track these guys down. This is why I'm staying. But those little signal things, they really got to go by sound them more than anything. But he's kind of there, but really, you know, you can't scan him when he's invisible, so it makes it hard to show up their, you know, their hit points. So there's some kind of signal there. I can hear him around me somewhere, but until he's visible, I can't scan him. Now I could just run for the door, of course. Right, he's there. Oh god, he's right there. Now I'll probably die here because I got things. But yeah, there's a couple of them, and these are really dangerous guys. They hit hard, and then they just disappear. So you got to take the opportunities while you can. I might have to use this one. Right, he's over there. So it's best to hit him a couple of times. That gets rid of the shield. But I'm going to use this one because it's quicker. Try and get rid of his gun. There's a thing on his back. There's another one here. So I'll try and keep out of the way. Trying to hit those weak spots. I might actually use bombs here because it's so hard to hit these guys. They're so agile. Now I've got 2, so it's tricky. You know, sometimes they move, you know, before the thing lands. So, but they're susceptible. I mean, I think they're susceptible to fire. Let me just find out. So always refer to this. Is this guy? Is it a Stalker? I think it's a Stalker. So yeah. So he's weak to shock, right? So we can put down some shock. Some shock arrows or shock traps. So he's got a dart gun on the top, so that's what you want to go for, and he's got a mine launcher which is at the back, really difficult to get, but he has a stealth generator, but it's in a really difficult spot, but he does give you echo shells. So shock. So I'm going to see if I've got time to equip a hang on. I need something to do shock, so pick the right thing for the right creature, and I think I'll do that one. Can't remember which is. I think I'll do that one. That one does shocks, and do that one. See if I can lay one down. It's going to be difficult because I won't have much time, and of course you you know, he may not go that way. That's the trouble. You got to try. I'll try and attract him that way, but you know, I'm not attractive enough. Sorry. I mean, I should hide, obviously, but there's two of them, so it's okay. You know, once they're like that, oh, there's three of them. Then yes, you can track them. But the trouble is, as soon as they go invisible, they untrack. So that makes it difficult to get these guys, and they're very, very agile. Killed, and they hit hard. So I hate these guys because of their speed and agility, and the difficulty in trying to hit their stuff, because they just disappear. But yeah, try and avoid that shot if you can. But if you can get a couple of hits on them, they will come out of stealth, and then you can work on their weaknesses, which is the thing on the top of it, like that, which is the dart gun. So I'll try and do as much damage as I can, and not take too much damage. I wouldn't avoid trying to hit it with your spear, because he's far more agile. Right, hang on. Let me do a more punishing blow here. Right, okay, let's try and finish him off. Gotta do a better arrow there. Right, okay, we got one, but those shots, they do a lot of damage. So I've got to, you know, do things quick. And I say there's what, 3 of them. So try not to let them hit you. I mean, you thought going in the thing would be bad enough, so I'm trying to clear the decks here. But yeah, I'm getting hit multiple ways here. I'm trying to get to cover if I can. That's the best way, to always go to cover. And maybe you can avoid him, but I can't remember if this guy got a tracker, because some of them have. Right, we've nearly got this guy. He's a bit more agile than the Sawtooth, and he's pretty agile. There. I'm trying to get that weak spot. Right, okay, got the weak spot. If you can, that's what you need to get. Now, I think there's another one. Yes, he's still there. So, I'm hanging on. I've only got 4 left. So I've got to try not to make too many mistakes. In fact, this might be a good idea, is to go up here, because it's a good idea to get cover from his shots. So when he lets low, go down, and then try and find out where he is, which is not easy. It's best to go by sound, really, and because we don't want those guys coming in. And I don't really want to fall, otherwise I'll die. So, gotta be careful here. Oh, he's up there.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I thought I got him then. Oh, there he is. Whoa, whoa! I mustn't get. I don't want to. I'm trying not to get hit. In fact, let me treble up the arrows here. I want to bring him down as fast as I can. Well, get out of the way there, boy. Yeah, get stuck, go on. Yes, right, okay. I'm hanging on. Okay, I got a little bit of leeway now. Oh, at least I picked up a couple of things to heal me. Yeah, that was the easy bit. Well, yeah, these guys they're tough. They're very agile. If you're not fast with moving away, you know, I'm not even sure if there's one left. There's long legs as well. You're kidding me. And a Shell Walker. And another Shell Walker. Oh dear, oh dear. I find sometimes there's just not enough shelter. Right, now these guys, I can take these out, but again, I don't want to take too much damage because these guys really hit you hard as well. But take out the claw, if I show you. So these are the Shell Walkers. So, you know, doing the body will do damage, but you know, it'll be kind of minimal damage. So go for that. Go for the lightning gun, which is on the left hand side. So as he's facing you, it's on the left hand side. Go for the lightning gun, because that's what does the lightning at you, which obviously does damage. And then the right hand one is the power generator for the shield, well, the shield claw. Knock it, if you can knock it, excuse me, pardon me, if you could knock out that shield first, then he can't put a shield up anymore. And then, you know, do both of those. If you do both of those, that takes a lot of his, you know, his obviously his two main things out. Therefore, you will also, you know, probably take 3/4 of his health down, or 2/3 of his health down. So target those. There is a few of them. They're kind of marched into this area, so I could kind of leave them. I am low on health at the moment. But it looks like this is the only way in. I could go there and, like, you know, jump to there. Because I would like to save, but I'm too close. And then I've got to find an entrance. So, and of course we've got long legs as well. You little monkeys, and I don't like those guys. Those birds are a pain in the pajamas. So I don't know whether to go for that guy first or them, because they're both pretty deadly. But good idea to go for these power cells here, which are on his back, so don't make it easy. But he got those things under its neck. Go for that. And that's the lightning thing. Now these crabs move at incredible speed and they fire lightning bolts at you, and you know, they do that. So go for this. Triple up and smash that thing off. Alright? Once you've done that, go for the claw, because then they move very fast, as you can see. But you want to get that off as fast as possible. Then that takes out, you know, a good chunk of his health. Now you still got to worry about the other one. But yeah, as you can see, they're very nifty. Don't think these guys are weak. They are not. Right, let me just first of all look up what he was weak to again. Because normally I'm just throwing anything at him and I couldn't care less. But he has the power generator underneath, you know, I mean, come on. He's susceptible to tear, which is, you know, why you want to tear it off as fast as possible. So now we just got to, like, get rid of him. So I could use, oh, I haven't got one of those. So we have still got the lightning gun then. Right, okay, right, hang on. He's still doing lightning, so right, this is the guy I want. Is this guy here. Right, hang on. I need to get to that one. Very agile, this bird. So hit that power pack. Right, that puts him out of the way. Now I can work on the, well, I wouldn't say slower because he's not. They all move at incredible speed.
Calm.
Okay, well, we're near the front. I could leave him. But I am going to pick up the resources. Yeah, if you see me reeling in the chair, well, don't be surprised. It does scare me a bit, you know. I like to triple up. Now he's mostly, you know, supposed to be like, you know. But if I could get the power packs under his tummy there. then I'd better do some damage. But he's, you know, he's fairly low on health, so I should better bring him down now. And he's very low on health. Right, okay, that's got them out of the way. But that's why I go for the triple arrow. And now save our progress. So I always try and save our progress as soon as I can after doing this. Although pick up the resources first. But if there's anything around, and I mean, I'd run away if I was you. If you're in desperate trouble, run. Don't worry about, oh, you know, I might just get, you know. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't take a chance because, you know, these guys can knock your health down very fast. All of them. But I will pick up all this. I need it. Right, now we're near the thing. Now, trouble is, I'll do a save probably next week when I start. You know, I'll do a manual save in a minute and make sure I go over the right one, because I have a couple of editions here. And I've got to get the right one because some of them are like a long way along, quite old. One of them is like a second playthrough that I was starting on. I don't think it was New Game Plus,
in the trees.
but I tried it on a harder
sharp,
level
Aloy.
just to see what it was like. But again, that was a long time ago. Did do it on ultra hard once and see if I could take on a. One of the what do you call them? Oh god, the Thunderjaw. That's it, Thunderjaw. And I managed to do it by setting up a ton of traps, and I mean about 10 traps. So by setting all those off, that kind of, you know, did a lot of damage, and then I just I shot off the 2 guns that were either side. There's something up there. That was a. Oh, hello there. I'm your friendly. Probably a bit pointless. So I think it might save if I go in there, but I don't think I can go in there. I think you got to find there's a hidden entrance. I think it said on the description there. So there is a hidden way in. Could be up there. So I've got to find a way up. But I'll probably. Oh no! Is there a way up here or something? Ah, I wonder if it's up here. Is that a climb point there? Ah yeah, there it is. Okay, looks like it's up here and then jump across. Again, we've got to press the button when she reaches out. So it's either, well, it looks like it's through there, but there is a. He's talking, as you notice. You know, they do communicate with each other. I shot me. Of course, he's trying to knock me off of here, isn't he? So I think I'll take him on down below. I'll try and get him in the eye, but don't do quite so much damage when you hit the body, but he's nearly dead, so I'll do it now. Don't know if I can get up now. Where's that climb spot? Before it's dark again. Up there? That's it. Right, so I hope you enjoyed it today. I always enjoy, you know, playing this game. It is a fantastic game. And the story is absolutely incredible. Although, I might have missed that jump there. The story is incredible. And although, you know, Forbidden West was really good stories in it. And they're more like tribal stories. This is more personal, so it kind of resonates a little bit better. You know, it's a little bit more personal, this journey, and I like it. And most people do like this personal journey that we take. I know it hits harder,
Ouch.
Right, so I got a feeling it saves here, so I'm hoping it saves at this point. Because you can't save when you're inside. So when you get to a cutscene it saves, so we'll enter. I didn't want to go on too long, but it looks like we're going in. But so now we know what Cauldron is. It's Cauldron Zeta. Now every time you go into a Cauldron, you unlock overrides, which will, unlock the ability to override the machine, so you can use them in battle. Okay. Oh yeah, these are the data points that we picked up earlier. Alright, so we might have to wait until it kind of auto saves. I'm trying to give you a good amount of time in it. I was trying to limit it to 2 hours, but it is a bit of a strain for me 2 days in a row. So I hope there's a cutscene, but I've got a feeling it might be right at the end we get the cutscene, and that'll be a little bit too late because it's going to go on a bit too long. I don't think I can do this in 1/4 of an hour. Pick up the mushrooms, because those pick up the things in here. They are all over the place. Look for those mushrooms, especially as we're low on health. I could do with a good top up. And there is something down here I did notice over here. So if it's a mushroom, I will go for it because I'm a little bit low here. So look out for those mushrooms. They're mushrooms, so you should be able to see it, but anything that's highlighted which isn't one of these is probably a mushroom.
Need them soon enough.
I think it's clear at the minute. Just double check. Can I get up there? Oh, I can get up from there, miraculously. If you push down on the left joystick you go quicker. I think if you push right you do stealth. I can't remember now. But I always pick up all these resources, and I would advise you to do the same. Don't miss any of it. Especially if you're coming here at full health. Pick up all these mushrooms. It seems to like stock you up ready for the battle ahead. Which is what I need really. Because I'm a little bit low here. But I'm sure I'll get better. Right, again, quick look around, make sure the resources. Right, there's some mushrooms there. So now we see it in the light, you can see what they look like. Okay. And there's all kinds of shenanigans going on here, all kinds of complicated machines. I love all this stuff. But watch out, because they're quite dark and you can easily fall to your death. And if you haven't saved, you might be coming in through the cauldron again. Oh, it looks like we're already going to face our monster, and that does look like a Thunderjaw. Holy crackerjack! Would I like a Thunderjaw? Because here will give you some nice modifications. But of course it won't be just a Thunderjaw, will it? Oh no! It will be more than that. So I'm going to stock all this up. Hope I got enough stuff for all this. If I can, I'll trap him. But the first thing I'll be doing is trying to, and I'll find out what he's weak to, is using these to knock off these two guns. They're kind of like flying saucer things. He launches them and then they kind of spread out. It's like a bunch of them, and then they fire down at you. So it's a good idea to take out the guns first, then the guns at the front, and try and get rid of the tail, because when he swipes, if you can knock off the tail, he won't be able to swipe you quite so far. But first of all, we've got to go down, which means we are wide open to attack. And there's nowhere to hide. It's an arena, So what I tend to do is pick up all the resources, maybe leave some of these if you're fairly full. It's a good idea to maybe pick those up because you might need them now. If you take out these guys here, I think there's a couple of them. You could override it, but you know, I don't think he's going to last 2 minutes. There's two of them, so take them out. But I think as soon as you start a battle in most of these, you know, you think you got rid of that. Oh, I've only got the Thunderjaw. No, you'll have others come in, and that always what upsets me is when the others come in and mess everything up. And the trouble is with this thing here, you get anywhere near that wall and you take severe damage. So it's probably a good idea to shoot them as they come round there in the eye. So it will set off the alright, because you know, they're not going to last 5 seconds if you know, when the, you know, if they're your ally. They're not going to last long. I'll have those resources, please. But a couple will come in anyway, and probably somewhat worse, because this is a okay, I'm full health. Let's give this a go. And I need help. I'll have to run for it, but it's going to be tricky. I've got the weapons to do it, but yeah, wish me luck, guys. I'm a little bit nervous. Right, first thing I'm going to do, well, apart from jump off, which is the stupidest thing I've done, I try and do something else and I press the wrong button then. I meant to go into the notepad, so I can just give myself a refresh, and I hit the wrong button. Right, notebook, Thunderjaw, okay, which is the big guy. Alright, so body, well, it's good hitting the body. If you're trying to get him, say his weakness is fire, right? If you go for the body, that will quickly build up that fire thing, okay? But it didn't do a lot of damage by doing it in the body, okay? But it is good for the, you know, heat or ice or whatever. It's a good way to hit it as opposed to hitting the other things. So his weaknesses are fire and tear. Now tear, obviously, to tear those weapons off, and he is weak to fire. So we could put down a fire trap. We could use a fire bomb. The Nexus thing, I can't even see that showing up, but the blaze canister is like right back there. The disc launchers, those are the two things I go for first. Alright, the gun is obviously very dangerous. Well, the freeze canister, really difficult to hit. The heart, I've tried a lot of times to knock out that heart, and you've got to have very powerful weapons to even make a dent in it. It has a radar which tracks where you are, so it's good, you could knock that out. But I tend to go for the cannons and go for the disc launchers. That takes out the bulk of his strengths. Alright, oh hang on, what was his weakness again? Fire and tear. Okay, so that's the things we've got to worry about. Once we set this in motion, a couple of creatures will probably come in, and all hell will break loose, and I'll try and get rid of the other creatures first, but my first shot is going to be on those disc launchers. And if we fail on this, we'll have to come back and do it again. We'll go back to a little bit earlier. So there's not a lot of cover here, so the first ones are going to go on here. Alright, that one missed, so we're knocking that out. And that is what happens if the launchers get you, so that's why I'm taking them out. Oh god, I'm trying to... I'm trying to I wonder what I'm doing. I'm trying to highlight his weak spots. It's hard to avoid, especially that. But yeah, this guy he's a fast mover, same as all the rest. See what I mean? I mean, from that range, I thought I was out of range and I did nothing. Right, okay, so I'm going to use a firebomb because it's the quickest way to get that fire thing, but I could die in that time. I want to activate the fire thing so that he takes a lot more damage. Alright, and then we're going to work on those things. That thing there. Oh, I missed it. Come on, come on, come on. It's a very slow weapon. It's a very, very slow weapon. That's the only trouble with it. Oh, it's really, really difficult, this. You got very little room, that's the trouble. And he does move at a good speed. It's really difficult. Oh, God, I can't. Come on! Oh, I might have to use the other one because it's just too slow. Oh God, it's really difficult to avoid this guy. Right, I'm trying to get the right thing. Which is the best tear one? That one, right. I'm trying to get some shots in, but I'm not getting a lot of time here to do this stuff. But first, oh God, I'm going to die in a minute. I'm trying to get the gun actually. But it's too close to him. Okay, I'll have to run it. I'll have to run it and hope for the best here. See, there's not enough room for me to maneuver. So that's what makes this difficult. And he does run you down really fast. And I'm trying to get that disc launcher because that's doing a lot of damage. Right, okay, I've got it. So now it's the guns at the front, okay? Which are, yeah, those. So run. Oh God, he's so fast, this guy. How can a lumbering machine move that fast? So yeah, but I want to pick this up if I can. But the trouble is, he's nibbling away at me the whole time. See, it's like, how do I pick up this thing? This guy is ridiculously fast. I'll tell you what, I got a better idea. Wait, because I don't get time. I'm not getting time to do anything here. So I'm going to put down a trap. This is the thing I didn't do in my first play, is hardly ever use the trap. Right, we need fire on there. Now damage would be a good one. But I want to put, I'll have to not go with the handling. I need to get the fire as quick as possible. So I wanted to catch him in a trap so I can then take shots at him. Alright, that's the idea. So did I equip it? I don't know, Ray. And also another weapon I need is this one. I've got nothing better than that. I haven't. That is pathetic. And handling I'm going to leave in there. So I need to equip this. Why can't I equip that? Oh, because I've got to go in here, sorry. I'm being a bit thick. Right, I want to equip that down here, because I'm going to tie him down instead. Use my brain here. Yeah, I know. I'm going to tie him down. I find that is that's better. Alright, I'll keep the bombs. So we're going to tie him down. Let's hope I get time to do it. And then you know, if I tie him down, he will fall over. I'll have time to work on it. So get a few of these on, tie him down. Although he doesn't want to go down, but it might be because he's up against that. looks like it's not working. Oh, hang on, I can't see his guns. God, what? No, I can't avoid him. I just cannot avoid him. This guy runs at you, and I can't get out of his way. So again, we're tying him down. But he didn't actually get tied down there for some reason. He should roll over there like that. So then I can strip off the stuff. And I need to hit his weak points, because that will do the most damage, and I need those off, those power packs. I need those off, then that will take out a lot of his health. Right, and then we've got to see if we can get out of the way, which is really difficult, and I'm struggling to get on the thing there. Oh god, get out of there! I hate it when you get stuck in the environment in this, because there's always stuff in the way. I'm trying to pick up that plant then, and I failed. And I would pick up that gun if I could, but man, I don't get any time. See? I just can't get a distance. This guy is too fast. Now I've got no ammo. Gotta move fast. Oh jeez, I can't get. I want the potion! Oh my god, I won't do the potion. This is what usually kills me, is I cannot get to the potion in time. I want to take one of those. Sorry, this is when I start screaming. But sometimes when you do this, he doesn't tip over, which makes it hard for me to do stuff. So I'm going to use bombs then, because it's not doing it quick enough for my liking. Which will destroy the things that I'm tying him down with, but I've got to get this guy quick because I'm running out of health. Right, and then we're switching back to this. I've got a big quick here. See, if I'm out in the open, I'm a lot better at this, but when you're in a constricted area like this, it's really difficult. Plus it's dark as well. Right, now we're going to go for his heart. And I'll tell you what, it takes a lot of shots to hit this heart. Try and get the outer casing out. I'll tell you what, I've tried this so many times to try and knock out this heart. I've never been able to do it yet. It just seems to take an enormous amount. You know. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'd take to get the gun, but he doesn't give me enough time to get it. I need some help. I need some help. My god, I need some help. Please don't hit me now. But this guy, I don't know, how do these guys move at the speed of light like that? They're incredibly agile. Doing this stuff all takes time. Help! Help! If you get me out in the open one of these, then I'll just rip them apart. But man, in a confined space where it's very dark, it is a lot harder. Normally it does about 3 or 4 of these, and we'll tie it down. And yet this thing is proving extremely difficult. Oh my god, he's covering that heart. But they're always moving. I'm just trying to get those stupid guns. So I've got to keep using this over and over again because it gives me a window of opportunity.
That one held.
I need to get around the side, so I want to tip them over. At least when this hits, it kind of stuns him. Right, I'm going to use bombs now because I need to do it fast. So try and aim for that heart. They're always moving, that's always the problem. So it makes it difficult to do this. Oh, at least he's on fire now. Oh, is it? Oh, hang on, I got the fire one. Again, I've got no health. I'm going to take this special one. Oh. I'm trying to get to the gun. Every time I go for that gun, he finds me. Every time. I just cannot get range to be able to pick it up and hit him. Oh, this is a nightmare. You would. It's just like, I throw all, these are the best weapons in the game, right? When this ties him down, usually 3 or 4 and he's dead. But do you know what? This guy is resisting it. And I'm trying everything here. I'm trying to find which is my most powerful. I haven't got exactly powerful. I don't know, but nearly dead. I've got the times I've hit this thing, I haven't got the right one on. I thought so I'm doing fire damage, which is, you know, is bad. But you know, it's bad for him. But the trouble is, I also want this one. So oh god, now what? I'll have to do this one. All right. So I'm going to try and bomb him with sticky bombs. Oh. Because they do the most damage. Get a load of these on him. Alright, and then watch the blue touch paper. If I can get away, I'm running out of health here. I'm down to my last few. Right, okay. But I'll tell you what, when you're in a cauldron, I find it a nightmare fighting guys because of the environment. And because you keep running into this, because of the speed of them. You know, every time I got to this, he was right behind me, so it made it really difficult for me to do it. So once I switched to tying him down, that gave me a, you know, a bit of an opportunity. But man, these guys are a pain to fight indoors. Got there, but yeah, take off the disc launchers, take off the guns. The trouble is, I wasn't able to have long enough time to even scan him because I couldn't see the guns because it's dark. I know roughly where they are, but I want to know exactly where they are because I want to one-shot knock those off. Because these here, you know, the bow that I had that strips them off, they will do it in one shot. But this one does the most damage, 300 damage as opposed to 200. So the sticky bombs are better than the blast. That's something I learned from the last time, is I use those, I should use that more. So I only just survived it. I didn't even have a chance to pick up these. But yeah, that was ugly. But I wasn't expecting, you know, one of those. I can't pick up that for some reason. Okay. I didn't think it'd be a Thunderjaw yet. I thought that'd be near the end, you know, one of the last ones. There's some echo shells. You see why I, you know, for an old guy to try and react it at speed when something like that is thundering down on you and the environment just keeps getting in your way all the time. That is usually what happens, is I walk into the environment, because how do I know where the environment is? I didn't get a single chance to pick up that gun because every time he hit me, or he was right behind me, I got to pick up this, so I'll throw something away. Let me just see what that was again. A freeze one. See, I like taking out these guys because they give you tons of these. And that's what I want. As soon as I found out these guys and the Stormbird, you know, they had very high damage stuff or you know, or anything else, I immediately went for these all the time. Right, resources. No, hang on. Modifications. Right, so finally I got some damage ones. Okay, so we're getting rid of that one. Okay, and we're getting rid of that one. Alright, and then, what was it? Right, I should be able to pick that up now. Okay. Okay, time to breathe. So now I can modify it. So this guy here, I do the handling because I never did the handling when I first played it at all. You know, I wanted maximum damage from everything that I did, so I did not bother with anything else but damage and tear. Okay, so what was that one? Forgot what it was now. Hang on, freeze. Is it freeze? So where's my freeze ones? But yeah, that was a little bit hairy scary, that one. So freeze, so I like to put it in my best weapons. So freeze, well that's 50, so I'll leave that then as it is. I could use it on a bow if I have the bow with freeze, yes, because that will make it a lot quicker. Yeah, so let's put it on there. 45 shock. So once you get to these, you know, you're doing it with a couple of hits. You know, just double up on the arrows, and you know, I'll probably do it in one hit. So that's why I like to get all these best things on as quick as possible. Get these really high-powered ones. So I'm just looking to see if there's anything I can do about any of these, but I got very little damage ones. That's why I wanted damage ones. Yeah, I need a lot more of these. What is that? Well, yeah, actually that one I do need the big damage one. Now you could do tear, of course, but I tend to just go for full out damage. I don't think there's anything else I can do there, but you know, I could go for handling, but I don't go for it. I find it's quick enough, that thing, that you don't have to worry about it. This is the one that's kind of lacking generally, so I could do with better ones on these. Yeah, like that. So that will do a lot better. That one's 24 and that was 26, so we're okay. So we're not bad, but we could do a fire one. So I could have used the tripcaster for the fire, but it's quicker to do it with a bomb, to be honest. But yeah, I would have loved to have used this, because this would have done a terrific amount of damage. Right, I'm just going to get any of these resources, and then that'll do for today. I've gone way over my time.
How long is this?
But yeah, it was a bit. I suppose I might as well have done it. I'm glad I've done it now, because you know, done a Thunderjaw, but I do struggle with speed, and I'm not great at the dodging. Some people dodge into it, which I've tried, and I you know, I only find it partly successful. So I've never really gone down the road of oh, let's do the dodging, you know, when they come at you, to go into them. I found some of the time, well, a lot of the time when I do it, it doesn't work, but that's because I'm probably not very good at it. I'm not used to doing it. Right, okay. So now that we've done that, hopefully there isn't something on the exit, because I need to get to that save point. Because sometimes there's things after. Last time we did a camp, you know, one of these, I do believe it was, you know, there were people in a camp before we went in, and after, people at the camp after. So it gives me a skill point, loads of experience.
So, Hephaestus is the source of the Cauldron Zeta
But
intrusions?
it could be that
It's been forcing cauldrons
something
to
else
make
will happen on the way out.
machines. Deadlier and deadlier year by year. Why? And what or who is Hephaestus? Another mystery to add to the list.
Sorry about that, I spoke over that. I'm sorry about that if I keep speaking over. So yeah, these are kind of logs, kind of threat, biosphere threat, high, production override initiated. So just alerts there of things happening, encroachment threat human, countermeasures, trace result has Hephaestus, so that's what she referred to. So flora threat, fauna threat, so they're taking out the environment. And that's those new things. Right, so hopefully now I can get to the fire. There. But sometimes there are things outside. Hopefully there's not, because I just fast travel, I think. So I would like to preserve what we just done. I mean, when I beat it, it should save, but it only saves when you do something like that, or when you get a cutscene. So I'm going to do a manual save, and man, that was a bit panicky. So we're level, yeah, this one is where I was trying to do it on a different level. I do, but that is my original save. So I've only got 4 of these. One of them was like a practice one on a higher level. Just checking it's the right one, because we are level 35, aren't we? We are, right, okay. So, right, I got a point. Okay, so as I say, we're going down this one, so I'm going to put it in there. And then we'll go down to that one. Then we've got a leader strike, which means we can perform a silent takedown on these heavy and elite humans. So, they can hit you quite hard, so if I can silently take them out, I will. Plus it helps me with more stealth options. So I'm just going to go and collect some stuff now. Alright, it does pause the game when you do this. I do love games that pause when I do this. So, Grave Horde is next. But next time I'm going to do probably that one. Okay, because I want to show some of the side content, because they're really good, side content, because they're really good. There's also another Bandit Camp there. So I want to do some of the stuff in between. Now, I wonder if it's going to tell me what overrides I have on what creatures. Because I can't remember how many of these there are. And I do need to take out, so we'll take out these at some point. So I want to try and squeeze in a fair chunk of this game. I don't want to just go main story all the way through and that's it, because I feel like that's I don't feel like that's enough, and a lot of streamers do that. They tend to just main story straight through, wham. And I'm not like that. I like to do more than that, because I want to show that these side quests go very, very interesting. And there's one particular one which is really interesting, because he sends you off to kill, this guy sends you off to kill machines of different varieties. Ravager there. Of different varieties, and you get a reward each time, like a reward box. But he does say something to do with Forbidden West, so that was a clue to what the next game was called. And he's a very odd person, so I want to show that quest, which I can't remember where it is, but so I want to show you that one, because that's a very good quest. We're taking out some nice machines as well, starting from kind of medium-sized machines up to the big guys, and so I'd love to do that, because that gives me a lot of good stuff. Alright, so thank you all for watching today. Thank you to these people. Oh, I didn't even eat a biscuit. Hope you enjoyed that. That was great fun, but man, that was a bit panicky. I was a little bit panicky there, but I don't like fighting in the cauldrons because of the limited space, and the environment keeps getting in the way. Probably why they did it. So I thank these people for coming in today. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody else, because sometimes when you refresh the text, you know, sometimes it shows additional text. So hope you enjoyed that. Right, okay, I'd like to thank Noun Andrew Gaming. Thank you for coming in, Noun Andrew. And Sweeney Todd, thank you Sweeney Todd for coming in as well. And Shelby, thanks for coming in as well. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll be doing it again in a fortnight, because I can't do this every week because of the strain on my neck, and I've gone way over my time now. But it was a pleasure doing it because I got that. We got a Thunderjaw in there, but man, these things are difficult. I wonder if it says, actually let's look in here, because this should tell me whether it's overrideable. Well, obviously that one is, so I want to find out which ones are overrideable now. That's a scrapper. That one probably is. That one's unlocked. So, I mean, if a lot of them are unlocked now, I could, you know, if there's 2 or 3, I could knock one down, because you've got to knock them down. If you knock them down, then you can override it, as long as you've got the time. Or override it at the start of the battle. Oh right, I may have unlocked a lot of them, so I can. Could be that I can override nearly all of them now, because I can't remember how many there are in the first game. Even that one's overlocked, because that one's in, yeah, corrupted you can't override. So it looks like I may have unlocked them all. Great! Because, you know, when you've got a load of crocodiles, or these guys, a behemoth, and there's 2 of them, if you can get in there and override one, that helps you considerably in a battle. And a Thunderjaw! We will be overriding a Thunderjaw. Don't you worry about that. So is that one. Well, I want to fight one first. He is impossible, of course. And that one's unlocked. So we've only got one left, which is some corrupted machine, which I think maybe something to do with the frozen wilds, because there are some new ones. Oh right, okay, yeah, that is the kind of, I know what that is. That is a, well, that's kind of a better one of, you know, like a stalker, or no, not a stalker. It's kind of like that, but worse, because all these down here are more powerful. That is a, I think that's a, these are frost, fire, and those are, I'm not sure what that is, birds, and that is the thing that recharges the creatures. So if their health goes down, those things knock out your focus, and then they recharge the animal's health. So if you take these out, that stops them recharging them, so therefore their health doesn't go back up. But that's all in the frozen one. I'm going to leave that, you know, watch that on my first play from the start of it onwards, because it's, you know, by then I was fairly good because I had all the good weapons. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I was a little bit scrappy in there, but unfortunately I can be a bit like that. I don't know why I took that, but yeah, sometimes this thing resets to there, so when I want to do the health, I got to go along like this, and by the time you've gone along to do all this, yeah, obviously something's hit you, and I do find that awkward that it resets sometimes, because sometimes it resets at the wrong time. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, an old guy, but at least I'm better than the first time I did it, where I was terrible. And we'll get to the next place on here, this big quest, but I'm going to do this one next, and then when we can get to the Grave Wall, I'll get to it, because there's some good things there. I do believe there's a couple of things that are related to that game that Hideo Kojima made. What's it called? Death Stranding, or Stranded. There are a couple of little sort of Easter eggs there to pick up, so it's a good idea to do that. And then I'll take out some of these corrupted zones as well. Wouldn't mind taking those out. I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to get another 5 more to reach 500, which to me would be a huge achievement. I'll try and get these off camera, some of these. If we're doing it on the way in a mission, I'll do it. But when I played last time, all I did off camera was collect the fires, mostly, with the odd occasion getting the thing, but most of the rest of it you saw everything I was playing in the whole game, and I did about 96 to 97%. I only missed out on the notebooks. Alright, see you all next time. Bye everybody, and I'll see you later. Sorry if I went on a bit at the end. Yeah, good fun. Well, that was a big one, wasn't it? Way about an hour longer than I wanted to, but still it was worth it because of the reward.